the Secret Menu Podcast with your hosts, Diego Red and Money Boss. Brought to you by Rebel TV, the Rebel entity. Live from the West Side and worldwide. Real ones know what's up, and if you don't, you get the point. Tap in. It's the Secret Menu Podcast.
Just like that, we back. What it do, boss?
What's happening?
Okay, I see you over there, man. You look kind of playerish over there, man.
You know, I had to flare it up a little bit, you know.
Yeah, you got the
back to my old player ways.
Got the Jay-Z Reasonable Doubt cover hat on, you know what I'm saying?
You know it.
Looking like a mobster with a tummy gun over there, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Keeping it lit and loaded.
What's going on with all y'all, though? You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the Secret Menu Podcast.
What's happening?
Man, it was a chiropractor day today, boss.
How's it working out?
Seeing some improvement, man.
Told you you would, bro. Got to keep going through it to get to it.
Yeah, Jack.
That's it.
Let me see where we're going with this. Well, first of all, let's do this. Let's do this first of all. Diego Red is in the building.
Money Boss is definitely in his own building. And you know, after this show, I'll be between your mama's legs. That's where you can find me.
Let's start there. Let's start right there first and foremost. You heard me.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying, man? Yesterday in the news, I showed you where, was that yesterday or the day before? Either or. Women were asked, would they take $250 in food stamps or a date with Soulja Boy? Most of them said, all of them said food stamps. Food stamp me. Soulja Boy went on a rant. Had some disparaging words for New Jersey. He came back today to apologize for the things he had to say about New Jersey because I guess he feels like all of New Jersey may not feel that way about him. You and I both said he should have had a problem with the guy asking the girls. Let's take a look at his apology.
I'm going live right now to shout out to all my fans in New Jersey. I feel like yesterday I overreacted on the video. I ain't even watched the video. I just seen the caption that niggas was putting and I went live and went off. See, look, I'm trying to be nice. He talking about you banned from New Jersey. Hey, nigga, fuck New Jersey, nigga. We'll come and blow that shit up. That's what I'm saying, man. I'm done trying to apologize. I'm done talking about the shit. Suck my dick, nigga. Fuck New Jersey, nigga, and fuck all y'all fans, nigga, and suck my dick, nigga. Every time I try to come on here and apologize and keep it right, that's what I'm saying, nigga. Fuck New Jersey. We'll come blow that shit up. We'll come shoot that shit up. Y'all don't got shit. Y'all niggas broke, niggas. Fuck y'all, nigga. That's what I'm saying. I'm done apologizing. Fuck Jersey. I'm standing on it. Suck a dick. Fuck Jersey. Fuck all y'all. We're going live right now.
He tried. He tried, but the fans wouldn't let him be, man.
That nigga crazy. That nigga crazy.
It's back up. It's up and it's stuck with New Jersey. You heard me?
Bro crazy, bro. Bro crazy.
Yeah, my nigga ain't got it all.
Bro ain't got it all. He be. That's them drugs, bro. Drugs, bro.
That's what it is.
Niggas be so quick that they wild out so fast at some drugs, bro. I'm telling you.
He came with the right intentions from the beginning. He shouldn't pay attention to the comment section to kind of throw you off sometimes. If I see a comment I don't like often, I will just overlook it. You know what I'm saying? Comments will get
you gotta get
comments will
past that,
get
man.
you every time, man.
Everybody ain't liking you, my niggas. Everybody ain't here to like you, my niggas. Everybody ain't here to be in your space and be like, yay, 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 and cheering for you, my nigga.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just bless those that's here to do that,
Yeah.
man. And the rest of them look right past them.
It's a 13-year-old white kid that's saying this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a 13-year-old white kid, and you just lose it for the whole New Jersey. Whoever said you're banned from they probably ain't even from New Jersey. They from wherever they
Right.
from, and they in your comments. You gotta ignore that sometimes. You know what I'm
That
saying?
nigga lost it.
But our guy from Creed, Jonathan Majors, I think his name is, he was arrested or whatever due to the alleged assault of his girlfriend, which we found out later was a white woman. I guess Vivica Fox, Claudia Jordan, and a couple other ladies. You guys will recognize them when you see them. I guess they got a show and they were all talking to each other, and Claudia Jordan said the same thing that Boss had to say. You best stay away from them white girls, boy. Let's take a look at what she had to say about him dating one of the others.
Brothers, I'm talking to you, my brothers. When you already know where I want to go with this. Listen,
I'm glad.
Isn't that hard to just?
I'm glad you said it. But it ain't the same.
Come on, man. You know you can't get away with it with them. They're already looking. They looking, and I hate to
say them. What you mean, them as women or them as white folks? What you talking about?
Well, it's been a couple white women that are saying this. Not to say you can't interracially date, because I wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for that. I'm just saying you gotta watch yourself, because they're gonna believe your accuser before they believe you. We've seen this happen since when? 400 years?
1600. Okay.
So I'm not saying love who you love, like who you like, hang out with who you want to hang out with. But you got to button it up when you're at this level. Like Vivica said, you have to button it up, and you got to be a little bit, you got to tighten up.
Well, Claudia, it could actually be like what one of our next stories is going to be, that, this young lady, saw him in the movie and saw he all bodied up and wanted to feel that hand on her throat, on her neck. You know what I'm saying? And it could have just been some type of, fantasy type of something. They both blanked out. You know what I mean? It was like, oh.
Lisa Ray went straight to some freaky deaky. But Claudia Jordan said something that caught my attention, right? She was like, if it wasn't for interracial relationships, I wouldn't be here. So I take it she half white, right?
Mm-hmm.
Her being half white, does she have the right to tell black men they shouldn't date white women?
You took that a little bit for you, player. I'm just going to say, they all got an opinion. An opinion's like assholes. Everybody got one and they stink shit, at some time. So, I feel like because she's white, she shouldn't say that. You're part white. So you telling the brothers stay away from you too. You're a whitey too.
Right. Yeah.
So I don't get her. I don't get her where her gripe is coming from. You on both sides of the fence, baby.
She should have left that for Vivica to say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, somebody else.
You know what I'm saying? Even though we said the same shit yesterday. Even though you kind of said it and I kind of agree. You have no right to say that, lady.
At all.
You're half and half.
You stirring up a pot for no reason.
You're half and half. You should have left that for Vivica to say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's do a little bit of sports news. Mason Betha of Harlem World fame has a question for all the sports fans out there. Let's take a listen.
Yo, I knew how long it took KD to recover after he tore his Achilles. And I saw how long it took Klay Thompson to recover after he tore his meniscus. But how long is it going to take Andrew Wiggins to return from a broken heart? Y'all let me know. Yo, I knew how long it took KD to recover after he tore his Achilles.
So apparently, a lot of people may not know, But there's a basketball player who plays for the Golden State Warriors. Is it Andrew Wiggins?
Yeah.
Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins has been missing from the NBA without a reason for over a month. Over a month, this guy has not been seen, and people have been asking what happened to him. He's not injured. He didn't get hurt. Did someone die in his family? Apparently, Andrew Wiggins found out that his wife had been sleeping with his best friend, and I don't know if it's one of the kids or both of the kids aren't his. One of the kids, but some people were saying both of the children. Some people were saying just one of the youngest child. You know what I'm saying? I got a few other photos or whatever. Some people are just saying the youngest child. I even seen it the other way, that the older child is the best friends and the younger child is his. I don't know. My guy has been missing from the NBA, though, for over a month. We saw a guy yesterday say he had 7 deaths in his family. That was Tyronn Lue, right?
Right.
7 deaths in his family, and he's a coach. He hasn't went to one funeral, but hasn't missed a game because that's more important. And then the very next day we have this that we report on. This guy finds out his wife has been sleeping with his best friend, and one of the kids or both of the kids may not be his or aren't his or whatever, right? Does he deserve the time off that the other guy didn't take? It's been over a month. This is a lot harder to deal with than the death of 6 people in your family.
Yep. Remember what I said, though, right? What did I say Tyronn Lue was doing? Securing the bag for the family, right?
Right.
This might break up the family. So fuck that family right now.
Damn. What if one of the kids is his and one of the kids isn't? He's not securing the bag for the one that is, and then you still got a family. What about
Fuck
your family?
that.
Family?
Listen,
Your mama,
fuck
your brother,
that.
everybody else you balling for.
Fuck that. This is different. Bitch, this is what it really is about. It's about inside first. It's self first. You got to deal with self first, bro.
Right.
This is about me. Fuck everything else that I'm doing this shit for. It's just about me. And I'm finding out that this might not be my child. Oh, hell no.
How do you think this plays out in a divorce? Because you have one, maybe one of the kids is his, one isn't, and this happens, right?
Right.
She getting half, or how is this playing out?
She don't. Oh no. Once you get infidelity and proof of it, you lose a lot. You lose a lot. You lose a lot.
In front of the judge.
Yeah. Remember I told you about old girl, how the son wasn't hers, it was her twins, and they was, you know what I mean? And he lost it. He lost a lot because it was proven. You know what I mean? Once you prove that, it's a wrap.
Do you think he'll ever be able to come back and play basketball? That's some embarrassing shit, though. You got niggas like Mace did what he did, which I used for the intro. And I don't know if he was sincere about it or not. You know what I'm saying? But
he'll be back.
You walk into
some
that.
Of these basketball niggas only get gold digging bitches that they think really love them, and they ain't there for that. They there for the money and being in the light, and you know what I mean.
You walk in that stadium, though, and in your mind, it gotta feel like everybody's thinking like his best friend fucked this bitch. Some psycho. Everybody ain't built that way. You know what I'm saying? To deal with that kind of psychological pressure. What if the ball goes to the sideline? You're in a tussle for the ball. You and a player on the opposite team getting a quick argument, and the fans cussing. You know how these niggas yell at the fans and shit sometimes.
Right.
And one of the fans just yelled, "That's why your homeboy was fucking your bitch." You know what I'm saying?
After a while, guess what he said?
What
Fuck that bitch. I'm glad he did get her out of my life.
Right.
You know, after a while, he'll get past it.
Right.
You don't get like you go through embarrassing shit. Like some people gonna go through some of the most embarrassing shit, and it's gonna keep you away from shit for a while till you can cope with it yourself. So you know the shots is gonna come, the tabloids is gonna come, and all that shit gonna come. But after a while, you learn how to be like, okay.
I hope so.
Mason,
Everybody can't.
listen,
Some people kill themselves. Some people get on drugs. Some people fall into deep states of depression. I'm glad I've always been a nigga that could roll with the punches. All right, on to the next thing. You know what I'm saying?
hey, it's good. Because Mason's one who said that to him. You know what I would do is I would, Wiggins,
What's that?
how did it feel when you was fucking that man? So I throw another shot
Down
like
in Atlanta, Mace.
Yeah, while you was down in Atlanta.
Down in Atlanta,
down
Mace.
low passer. How'd that feel?
We heard that story, Mace, down in Atlanta. Let me read some of these comments. Pamela Lilly says, if LeBron can get over his teammate fucking his mom, he can too. Yeah. Cold thing what they did to Delonte after that, though. He ain't been right since. Chris P says, you have to put your big boy draws on and man up about some things. You really do. And we come from an environment where we always had adversities, not necessarily your girl fucking your best friend, but adversities that seem way harder than that for us to overdo. You know what I'm saying? Overclimb. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, we was starving. You know what I'm saying? We grew up starving, so shit like this about a girl and shit really don't bother some of us the same way that it do others. You know what I'm saying? But some people, especially you married her, you deeply cared, you thought this child. Now, I don't know how that would be, playing with a child and shit every day, thinking this is your kid, kissing this kid, holding this kid, and then it's not your kid. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? LaStar Brown says he can take however long he wants. NBA is a damn job. But will the NBA wait for him as long as he needs? See, that's the thing.
Hell yeah.
You think they'll wait?
It's only a fine.
Season ends, you think they're just gonna, how long is his contract? You think no matter how long he needs to grieve, somebody's gonna take him, pick him up?
You're under a contract. So you're going to get fined under that contract. You're going to get fined. And then you keep getting fined. Then you get suspended. As you get suspended, then you get, it's so many steps. They're going to go, they're not going to get rid of this nigga.
He has one of the most solid coaches. Shout out to Steve Kerr. He has a coach that care, a coach that played, a coach that ride for a lot of things that have happened over there. Like when Draymond and old boy had their fight. He got a good coach. So he probably in the best place that he can be going through what he going through. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody a little harder might be like, bro, you better shake that shit off and get your ass back out here. You know what I'm saying? Mindy Kelly says his soul is broken. He just needs some time. It happens to the best of us. Maybe not in these exact circumstances, but it's a part of life. He'll be okay. We hope he get it back together. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he is.
Because he is a key part of that team. He ain't just like a nigga that's on the team. He's one of them niggas on that team.
But you gotta think about it. He's a tough dude. He was the number one draft pick, went over somewhere and was a flunky, then left and got his shit right, came back and to the team that drafted him and look at what he did. Win a ring was a real big part of winning the ring. I think he should have won the MVP when they won.
But that basketball strength and tender dickness is two different things. Not only did he love this woman, he loved this child. That's way different, bro. Some niggas would jump off a bridge if that happened to them. And we don't know exactly who this guy is. Like, he's been gone a month. It's a lot of dudes who probably would never miss the game. You know what I'm saying? Might have dissed the baby mama and the best friend in an interview after a game. So we just got to wait and see how long it's going to take him to come back from this.
He'll be back.
Pamela Lilly says
he's been working out and shit.
He's been practices?
Yeah, he'll be back.
Okay. Pamela Lilly says the coach said he's still working out, but not sure when he's going to return. Okay, he's still working out then. He's in there working out. Tayasha Willer says the kid part going to take a while.
That's what's going to take a while. That kid.
Believing that was your child.
Yeah, that's a different scene because you put so much into that child. You know what I mean? From born to now, you put so much into it to find out it's not yours. That's going to be a different scene. It's going to sting him. It's going to sting him, but he going to, bruh, knowing that dude, he going to bounce right back.
Let's hope he bounce back, man. We rooting for your player over here at the Secret Menu Podcast. You feel me?
He going to bounce back.
But boss, my homegirl, my motherfucking co-star in Trap House, Mimi. She went viral probably a year or so ago by putting her titties on the side of the pool. She's gone viral again. The video has resurfaced again. Let's take a look.
Excuse me? Ma'am, did you just pick your breast up out of 3 feet? Both of those breasts belong to you? And she got the nerve to lick. Like, what made you take him out the water and sit him up there like some groceries you took out the car? And Lord, everybody is disturbed and traumatized. Lord, look at the baby. Look at the baby look like, mommy, what that? What that, mommy? Yeah, y'all just come out the pool. We can't come back no more. Excuse me? Ma'am, did you just pick your breast?
Shout out to Mimi, man. Get well soon. We got more work to do. We got more work to do, Mimi. What you think of them titties, boss?
I ain't got nothing to say. That's my girl, you know what I mean? I'm going to tilt my hat to my player partner, man. You know what I mean? I'm going to tilt my hat to that, man. You know?
And she love it. So if she like it, I love it. She loves it, man. She loves it.
Right.
She fully embraces
herself. I can't be mad at her right there.
She embraces herself, man, and she loves it. You feel me? Shout out to Mimi. It's a little cold everywhere, but it's about to be warm soon. You know what I'm saying? Sundress season is coming. Baby stepdaddy season is coming. This young lady held stepdaddy auditions in her IG inbox. I think it's 9 guys. Ladies, in the comments, listen to the stepdaddy's audition tapes and tell me which guy you think is the best stepdaddy for her.
Hey, little JJ, what did your mama tell you to do?
If you want to get big and strong, you're going to listen to what your mother's saying, boy.
Boy, get off that game. All you do is play the goddamn game. You think it's a game out here for real, huh? Take the trash out and listen to your mama, do your homework. I love you, boy.
You sit your down, Marcus. Not going to tell you again. Matter of fact, go to your room. Go to your room right now. Go to your room. Go clean your room. You sit.
Hey. Stop all of that. What your mama just tell you to do? Matter of fact, come on. We getting dressed. We about to go get her a gift and then come back and make her breakfast. Because y'all tripping.
Hey, sa alguém na cola. Ba futan dessa maman dit. Ticazon, foot. Ba futan dessa maman dit. Futan de maman.
Yo, come here. What your mom just tell you to do? All right, so where you going? Go do it.
Yeah. Hey, man. Hey, what your mama just tell you to do? She should only have to tell you one time. Now, if I got to disturb her peace for you, boy, I'm on your ass. Go on, get to it. Yeah, she gone. Man, load that back up, little. Come get this work in 2K.
5:32 in the morning. Them kids sleep here. What you trying to do? What them kids trying to do? What you trying to do? Goddamn.
The internet is a crazy place. You hear the white guy like, no, listen to your mom, all right? Listen to your mom. He was trying. I think he was the worst. The white guy was the worst. Tayasha Willis said, the girl, I'll take her. She wants a little cooter pie. Yvonne Gordon with a number 3. Denise with a number 3. Pamela Lilly with a number 3. What did number 3 say? I don't remember what number 3 said. Pamela Lilly says 7 is close too. It's stepdaddy season, ladies. Y'all get y'all a stepdaddy out there. Niggas is in the
Stepdaddy
streets.
season, huh?
Stepdaddy season. We out here. We out here.
Them your kids you deal with.
Boss is not a part of the stepdaddy council.
No, I did that. I ain't. Fuck that.
It's over. It's over.
Yeah, you go on and take care of them kids like you know how. It's okay.
Right. This next clip is kind of scary. A woman begins to have a seizure in the house with her kids. Him in the house on camera. So he tells the kids to help. Let's take a look.
Seriously thinking of them going into the box right now.
Izzy, turn around. Or Justin, turn around. Justin, help mommy.
Oh! That's kind of about. Oh my. Why are you punching it? Hey. Oh, you have to do that. You have to do double hands. What?
Get water.
Oops.
Yeah. Murder.
Okay. Thank you. No. Ha, that's a good day there.
Good job, you guys.
Thank you. I'm seriously thinking of them going into the.
That must happen a lot because the kids just sock their mama and shit and then just walk right back to the table. Like it gotta happen a lot, huh? You see how they just went about their goddamn business and just left her.
But did you see the little boy? The little boy say.
It's a scary moment, you know what I'm saying?
It was scary for him. He was just like.
Yeah, it was regular for them. That has to happen a lot. I don't know their mama condition. I don't know their mom's condition, but salute to them first of all for being able to help her. Salute to them for being able to help her.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it a buck. They did better than me because when my mama defibrillator went off and it went to shocking her ass, I left her in the house and ran out.
This nigga. He was scared.
Bro, I ain't never heard my mama scream like that a day in my life. Boy, I ran out there.
This nigga here.
Like, what the
Marquise
fuck?
Earl in the building. What's up, boy? Yeah, good job, kids. It just tripped me out how they just went right back to their normal shit. Dad was calm too. Hey, up your mom. Get her some water. Okay, good job, kids. And she just threw the little thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? That's some scary shit. You know what I'm saying? Apparently,
Crazy,
goons somehow, some way have relieved Ice Spice of her necklace. Let's take a look at these niggas.
Yo, listen, man. We got Ice Spice chain, man. Stop playing with me, man. Pull up. I know where we at, man. Come to the blood of the. Come get your cheddar. Little bitches is put it. Yo, listen, man. We got Ice Spice chain, man. Stop playing with me, man. Pull up. I know where we at, man. Come to the blood of the. Come get your cheddar. Little bitches is put it. Yo, listen, man. We got Ice Spice chain, man. Stop playing with me, man.
These niggas get goon points or they total doinks?
Doink? They get the doinky?
Yeah, it's a girl.
It's a girl, my nigga. Y'all sticking up women now. Women were off limit. Women and kids is off limit.
Yeah.
You robbing the girl.
Even if you hit the lick, you get no points going on the internet flexing that you have her chain. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That shit weak.
It's crazy. I don't know if she's repping a certain area or she talk because I'm not really too familiar with all the music other than Munch.
Still don't matter. She's a girl.
So I don't.
She's not the boy girl type neither.
Right. She's a girly girl.
She's a girly girl.
Mm.
You niggas is weak. Wherever y'all from, y'all take that L. Hold that L for a while, buddy.
Hold that L. Shit. We got a new sponsor, man. Let's check them out. Always moving forward, man. Always moving forward. Clothing, man. Tap in with them. It's always moving forward on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? They got some dope Lettermans and some other things on their page. You know what I'm saying? Nice, dope colorways. You see them mixing and matching with the latest shoes and things. Tap in with them on IG, man. Tell them the Secret Menu podcast sent you through there for sure.
AMF. All righty, motherfucker.
Remember that nigga yesterday? That nigga was funny yesterday.
He said, "Hey, motherfucker."
That nigga was funny. All right, we talk about poly life quite often. We're low key a poly group. You know
we a poly whole club over here.
I seen a different dynamic on IG. This situation is a woman who has two husbands and one guy she'd been with for a while. Let's take a look into their lifestyle.
Carl, my husband of 26 years, and this is Tiger, my husband of 10 years. Look at this. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Carl and I are entrepreneurs. We run several companies online, and we've written several books together.
For a living, I'm an investor. I sit around and look at numbers and charts and watch stock market all day.
Every lady should have two husbands. I'm legally married to Carl for the past 26 years. We have 3 kids together. When we decided that we wanted to have this multiple relationship structure in our marriage, we went straight to our kids and talked to them about it. We told them exactly what it was, exactly what it was not, and we always kept the door open for them to ask questions, share their thoughts, opinions, feelings, and we always supported them.
All right. Get a different task.
But did you see the legs under there?
I have other tasks. In the 12th year of our marriage, Carl and I decided that I was going to have multiple partners. This is Carl, my husband of 26 years, and because I had met and fallen for another guy. So I came back and reported that to Carl.
So we decided to talk about it. Like, what do we do? How do we go about this? And that began a 2-year journey of Kenya and I just kind of discussing things. We just had to figure things out. So we discussed it for a number of years. I finally came into the knowledge and understanding about feminine, expression, and realized you have to allow women to be free and express themselves. And as a man, I need to support her in doing that.
I met Tiger at a Halloween party. He was dressed as Tiger Woods, and he was looking hot and sexy.
Well, I came out and had a dance with you, so we had a nice little romantic, slow dance. It was real nice.
Yes.
And so I decided, I'm going to pursue this. I'm going to see where this leads to.
Right. So those just go right up there, and then the arena painting goes in the center.
It sure was a lot of goddamn hearts, and I seen a whole lot of hearts fluttering in this thing. Ladies, y'all feeling that shit? They must be feeling that shit right there. Tayasha Wheeler says, my coochie said no, but my bank account says yes. Mandy McIntyre says, a pimpette. Pamela Lilly says, love it. LaStar Brown says, I watched a couple of episodes. What's the name of the show? Is it a show? Because I want to watch some more of it and see if them two niggas is sleeping with each other. Because that one nigga in the contact lenses looked a little sweet. Boss, I've asked you this before. I've asked you before. I ask you again. Could you do this, sir?
I mean, let me say this. I couldn't do it. I don't see nothing wrong with it. But like, both of them niggas look sweet to me. Both of them. Just keeping it a buck, man. Both of them niggas look sweet to me. The dark skinned nigga looks extra sweet.
That's the guy I said, yeah.
He looked like he just around for to be around. Like that's just. But hey, man, I'm not doing it because I'm a man that's gonna lead. I know how to lead. I'm not allowing a woman to lead me into nothing. You know what I mean? Now she can give me some input, but she leading these two clowns, and they both look weird to me.
Let me ask you this. Technically, wasn't she cheating if she met the guy at the party and then came back and told this nigga?
Yeah.
So she cheated her way into this poly shit.
Cheated her way into the situation. And goofball fell for it. Oh, well, let's talk about it. Oh, bitch, you cheating. Ain't nothing to talk about. You cheating.
He said,
now you want to talk about it after you done cheated.
I read up on it and I found out that I must be in tune with the way that a woman feels and open to her.
Man,
okay. We feel you, bro.
If she would have came at you before, understandable. But this is after she done cheated. Now she done cheated her way into a whole ass situation. She want to tell you about some shit she done cheated about. No. Fuck.
The Quincy Lee says, I'm not about to be in the same house with another guy. Hell no. I don't think a lot of guys could do that one. But we did have a girl in the group Sunday, and she's had that lifestyle somewhat. You know what I'm saying? They didn't live like that, but he lived with them for a week or two at a time. So it's happening. It happens, and it's possible for you ladies to have you two niggas too. Just don't be mad when boss come through with his 4. And I got a nice pair or something. You know what I'm saying? Because I seen a whole lot of hearts when this shit was playing. But yesterday when we were talking about what we were going to do with our passports, it was a whole bunch of bullshit. They wasn't rolling with us. They wasn't rolling with us. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't rolling. There's an internet rapper. I ain't going to say internet rapper. There's a rapper from Chicago who's on the internet. This trolling, this shit they doing is getting way out of control. This nigga has a thing of approaching police officers. The nigga's name is Famous Richard. He's from Chicago. He was told, you can't come to New York. He claims that New York is mine, nigga. He flies to New York, but he's not looking for the niggas in New York. He's pressing, and I mean pressing, NYPD. Let's take a look.
David, he cock blocking. I was talking to her. And I'm talking to you. What you mean you talking to me? I'm talking to her. And I'm talking to you. What's up? What you mean? Hey, on King Day, what you mean what's up? What's up? On BD, what you mean what's up? What's up? Take your badge off and we gonna see what's up. Why? Oh, spin a block. Come around. Come this way. Come this way. Why? On King David, come this way. Come this way. Do that. Y'all not on nothing. It's just me by myself on King David. You not cut like that. You was not cut like that. Stop. You not built like that on King David. Stop acting like you like that on BD. You looking at my finger on King. Yeah. You not cut like that on BD. Stop acting like you like that. And your partner's not like that on King David. I will roll both of y'all. Do that.
Why you gotta go get my partners up too, though?
Nah, I see that pipe on his hip and that's exciting me. That's why I see that pipe on his hip on King David. Let me see that pipe. Let me see that pipe.
Do me a favor, man. Don't touch me. If you touch me, man, right? We're gonna have a problem.
We're gonna have a problem. On King David, what's the problem then, shorty? On BD, what's the problem? Let me see that pipe.
If you touch me, we're gonna have a problem.
On King David, or what? Or what? What's the problem? What's the problem?
Touch me and see what happens.
What's the problem on King David?
Why you gotta go near my
King David? Hey, man, what the fuck, man? Get back. On King David, get back. Bruce Lee looking at, boy. On King David, your ass is like Bruce Lee, shorty. Stop playing with me, shorty, before I do that to your ass on. Hey, who was you pushing? Who was you pushing? Stop pushing me. Stop pushing me. Stop pushing me. Before I smack your goof ass. Before I smack your goof. King David. On King David, shorty, y'all know I'm at on BD, shorty. They told me I can't go nowhere in New York, so I can go anywhere. What?
It's Sugar Hill, cuz.
On King David?
Tripping.
Oh, what you mean, shorty? Oh, wait, hey, who was you pushing on King David? Who was you pushing? Who is you pushing? Who is you pushing? You tripping? You tripping? Who is you pushing on King David? Y'all tweaking on BD. Stop tweaking with me. Y'all capping. Stop tweaking on King David.
The clip goes on another 2 minutes. He walks up to a police van, opens the van, asks the nigga, can he drive? He try to get the keys to the van. This shit is getting out of hand. He gonna get himself hurt.
That's what's supposed to happen. See, when you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. So he's on his way to winning the biggest stupid prize he can find. That's what's going to happen.
And when the nigga heard what he said about New York, the nigga banged on him like, this is something, cuz. And he said, what? But then he kind of went in with the police. You didn't want that problem with these niggas out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He's gonna win the stupid prize. Trust me. We'll hear about him getting his ass whooped by the police
very soon. Ray Demery says the police was his private security. You know what I'm saying? Because he's moving around in areas with these police, but he's still talking to New York dudes like, you know what I'm saying? I'm out here, the city mine. You know what I'm saying? The nigga's crazy. We spoke about the shooting, the Nashville shooting yesterday. Prayers for the people who lost their lives in that. 3 kids, 3 adults, 2 elderly white women, an elderly black man. They recently revealed that the shooter texted her best friend or former classmate or something, and it was a young African American lady. You know what I'm saying? And they interviewed her and asked her about the moments before the shooting. Let's take a look.
Tell me from the beginning here. I mean, you received a message through social media from the shooter saying what?
She said, so basically that post I made on here about you, that was basically a suicide note. I'm planning to die today. This is not a joke. You'll probably hear about me on the news after I die. This is the last goodbye. I love you. See you again in another life, Audrey. And then it's more to it.
Right, and so tell me from the, I mean, that's horrifying. And that message came to you at 9:57 in the morning, is that right?
Yes.
And then you told your dad just a few minutes later?
Mm-hmm. I screenshotted it to him.
And then you called the suicide prevention hotline?
Yes.
And you're taking all these actions, and you were taking them quite quickly. Did you feel like you were doing it fast enough at the time?
Yeah, I was just doing what I was told on the phone.
Kind of crazy. What do you think about the last person she had contact with was a black girl? Because these people who usually do these things don't like black people. So her thing really wasn't racially motivated. It was hate motivated. And everybody she killed was 5 white people she killed. 1 black person.
No, she killed, yeah, 1 black person.
1 black guy.
Yeah. Bro, I think she was dealing with something in her own head. You know what I'm saying? About whatever the fuck she was dealing with. But it was something in her head. And she reached out to a young lady. I guess they was real friends, you know. And most of these people reach out to their people. You know what I mean? Right. Before they just go make a move, they done said something about it before, or talked about it, or you know what I mean. But I mean, she was dealing with that. I'm telling you, man, and I'm gonna go back and say it again. Mental health is serious. It's serious. When you already want to plan your death and you know you're going to die because you're supposed to go do something to cause your death, that's mental health, bro.
That's crazy. And they said that her parents never accepted her transgender thing that she had going on. So she was at odds with her parents. She wasn't cool with them. I don't know what she was going through, but you shouldn't take it to those lengths. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody watching is going through something, they got a hotline. They got free counseling that you can find. They got cheap counseling that you can find. Reach out and get some help from somebody. You know what I'm saying? LaStar Brown says, I don't think she wanted to go alone. I don't think it was nothing against the people she killed. It was just about her, and that's crazy. But why not take that assault rifle or that 9mm you had and
blow
put
your
it
head
to
up?
your head?
Why
If you
somebody else
just
got to deal with
right,
what you're going through to get that done? You know what I'm saying? I think that's where the whole thing of I'm telling people is mental health.
it is.
Because she could have, but in her head, I gotta make a scene. I'm going to show, like, I'm going to get killed.
And you're too
No,
afraid. Yeah, you're too afraid to put a gun to your head. So
to
you
your
shoot
head,
some
so you're
people
gonna
so
make
that they
somebody
shoot
else
you.
do right.
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 That's crazy. Dre Foley says, I
Crazy.
just can't wrap my mind around killing babies. That's the craziest thing to me. You know what I'm saying? I just can't wrap my mind around killing babies. You want to go out, go. Why the kids got to be involved? That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's the crazy part of it. Sad, man. I don't know what we're going to do to stop it. We can't stop it. You know what I'm saying?
No, it ain't no. But again, then we go back to this. Is he good all the time? And all the time he good? Because you're juggling good with evil.
It's free will. And evil exists.
We keep saying that. That's what we keep saying. We are both on the same page. It's free will. Right?
Right.
That's what we're saying. It's free will. But the balance is, that's not free will for the kids.
It's not.
So where's the balance?
It's not free will if a plane fall out the sky.
So where's the balance?
I don't know. I don't have the answers. I don't know the meaning. I don't know the meaning of life.
I don't have the answer.
I'm just saying I don't have the meaning of life. You know what I'm saying? I just know that evil side of it exists. And in that could be a lesson to someone. In that could be just evil overruling the good in that scenario. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It make me angry when I see it. You know what I'm saying? It make me angry when I see it. And it do, because imagine you're the mother of the 6-year-old kid. You might lose all religion. You know what I'm saying? If you the mother of a 6-year-old kid and somebody walks into school and does this, you know what I'm saying? There was an actress. I didn't get the video. I don't remember her name, but if you guys look at some of these stories, there was an actress who moved away from where Sandy Hook happened. She moved after that happened and ended up in wherever this city was. And she said her and her husband seen one kindergarten class coming out of the bushes, running across the freeway. And they usually lock doors and hide under desks and things when this happens. Whoever those kids' teacher was, shout out to whoever that classroom was and that teacher, because she got them out of the school. They got out of the school, ran through the woods, and came up onto the freeway. And they were stopping the cars and helping them across the freeway as they was explaining that there was somebody shooting behind them at the school or whatever. But in the drills, they tell them to lock the doors, barricade the doors, and stay there. That lady got up out of there with her classroom full of kids. Or man, I don't know what the teacher was, but they got up out of there. You know what I'm saying? They didn't wait to see if this person, because it could have been more deaths had she stumbled across the class they was in and did something to them. So shout out to that teacher. And this shit is crazy. I don't know what kind of laws because implementing a law can't stop me from doing it.
At all. That's what I'm saying. So it's not about a law. A law is not going to stop somebody from doing what they're doing. Period. That's why it's crime. That's why the law don't stop crime. It's a law. You're not supposed to steal.
Right.
Niggas are still stealing.
It's just the repercussions from it.
It's just the repercussions behind the crime. You know what I'm saying? That's all that is.
LaStar Brown says, do your best with the youth around you. That's all you can do. Dre Foley says, it's something in the water in America. It's the only place who's shooting up schools like this. It's too frequent. Jamel said purpose, and I believe she was speaking in reference to our struggle with the good and the bad. Yeah. Pamela Lilly says the actress' name was Melissa Joan Hart, you know what I'm saying, from Sabrina Teenage Witch. That was her. So shout out to her too. for helping that class across the freeway. And I'm glad you said what you said, whoever said that about the water in America. Because let me play another video. I had something else loaded, but I want to play another video. Apparently, the president of Mexico, or one of the presidents in one of the cities in Mexico, issued a statement pretty much telling the U.S., keep our name out y'all mouth. Y'all just had another school shooting. And this young lady, she's from a group page called Black in Tulum. When I was in Tulum, I was just kind of freelancing. I went with who I went with, and we was just freelancing. A friend of mine hit me and was like, yo, check out this page on Instagram called Black in Tulum. It's a group of black people from like the Maryland, D.C. area. They all live in Tulum. They got businesses. They got jobs. They live in Tulum, Mexico. They throw these dope parties. You come in the party, it's all black people, 80 to 100 some black people, all in Tulum. And they live there all year long. You know what I'm saying? She's from that group. So she's a little mad about people saying they not fucking with Mexico no more either. Let's take a look.
So boom, so the president of Mexico said, America, you need to keep our name out of your mouth. Specifically, Dan Crenshaw. So apparently the president of Mexico was like, we don't know what you heard, but you need to go ahead and check your own business before you come over here checking ours, okay? Don't worry about our cartel. We'll handle it. Stop telling people that Mexico is not safe because it's safer than America. Have you seen your homeless population? Didn't y'all just have another school shooting? You talking about gangsters running around and cartel and stuff like that. What about Big T? So basically, he was like, keep talking all that whoop-de-whoop, and we're going to make sure we pass a message to the Mexicans and Hispanics out there to not vote Republican no more. Keep playing with us. And the next time you threaten to send your armed forces over here to come check us, you better stand on that, because we ready. He let it be known that Mexico is independent and we don't have no business trying to check them about how they checking their people. He also said, don't forget where that territory you got came from. So the president of Mexico said, America, you need to...
Shout out to Black in Tulum, man. I rocks with them for sure. You know what I'm saying? You can follow them on Instagram. It's Black in Tulum, you know what I'm saying? If you ever go into Tulum, Mexico, you know what I'm saying? You have to fly into Cancun and then drive. But what the Mexican president and what I feel she was saying behind it, he got a point, boss. We ain't got to be too afraid to go nowhere else. We better be scared right here, right?
Goddamn right. It's always here. See, that's the thing, that the narrative is always crazy from us. We always give a narrative so we can skip, but that's what we was built on. So let me get that out to us first. Fear is what they build over here to keep people in order. It's fear. They keep pushing fear on the people. So as long as they can keep the people scared, that's what they'll do. So now they go outside because something happens and says, oh, they don't want you over here. They don't want you to do that. Nah, man, incidents happen, shit happens, but we have the same shit going on and even worse, right?
If not worse. If not worse, because they're not shooting up schools. They're not shooting up schools in Mexico. You know what I'm saying? There's some beheadings and some shit going on, but motherfuckers is dealing drugs and burning the cartel. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Even in the situation with our folk, we kind of think they might have been playing around with the cartel. You know what I'm saying? Lastar Brown says the government spends more money on rehabilitation measures than preventative measures. This stuff is going to keep happening. Rehabilitation in this country is crazy because you send people to prison as a correctional facility, right? And I believe the word correctional stands for correcting things that were wrong with people. Then they get out and they can't get a job. They can't get a job. They can't make adequate money. The jobs they get, they can't make adequate money to survive in a society that is constantly growing. So now they push back into a life of crime, which leads them right back into jail. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Rehab measures is crazy because we got all the fucking drug addicts in this country. Meth is crazy. The pharmaceutical pills that people are buying over the counter are being peddled in the street. So we got to clean up our own backyard as America, us as black people too, but as America, we got to clean our own backyard up and stop pointing the finger at places like Mexico and China and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. Moving along, boss, you can probably help me with this, right? I don't know what a catalytic converter. I always call it a Cadillac converter, but it's a how do you pronounce? What's the real saying of the part?
Catalytic.
Catalytic converter.
Catalytic converter.
People is stealing these like crazy. I seen these two young dudes. They was like in Modesto. They had a warehouse full of them. When police raided, it was all catalytic converters. Niggas had like 80 bands in cash. They was doing this, and all they do is steal those. Everybody I see on my timeline be mad some mornings. My catalytic converter is going. My car sound like a motherfucking 747 jet now because they stole my shit. They stealing them. This nigga stealing something from under a car in broad daylight. Look at it and let me know. Is that what that part looks like? Or is this just a muffler or something? Take a look. Is that what that part looks like? That's what he got. In broad daylight, they did a drive-by on a truck, and look, DeQuincy Lee said, "That's it." That's exactly what that motherfucker kind of big. That ain't no little shit they stealing.
No.
What does it do on the car?
It's a system that runs the gas through the system to keep it clean to blow out through the pipe of your tailpipe. So you need that on your car. That's what's going to smog your car, basically. Without one of those, you're not getting smog.
You're not passing smog.
You're not going to.
They out here stealing them and selling them like it's the crack era. That is the new lick.
It's not that. It's what's inside of it. And I think that's the most.
Oh, it's like copper. They're recycling
the copper
it.
inside of it. Yes. It's not that. It's what's inside of it.
What it's made of is worth a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
I get it now. You know, I don't fuck with the car shit like that. My shit, I'm calling AAA. I'm calling AAA, so I don't know a lot about the car shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you definitely can drive it. It doesn't sound like a lawnmower.
Yeah, it's gonna sound horrible.
It's gonna sound crazy as shit.
Yep, DeQuincy Lee said emissions. Yep, that's what he means by the smog emissions. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Dre Foley says, I know it had my baby daddy Prius sounding like a top-notch go-kart when they took his. It has copper in it. Okay, copper's what they... they cashing in on the copper. Because them little niggas they had in Modesto, they had a whole bunch, and they was banked up, and that's what they crew did. And when they went to their IG, nigga, that's what they was flexing. Like, psh, y'all think y'all out here selling, we got these, we banked up. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. You can drive it, but that motherfucker sound crazy.
Crazy.
All right, in this next clip, this little baby, she has bars. But not only does she has bars, she had some diss raps for her mama. Let's take a look.
Hey mama, why you talking to me like that? First of all, you only got a little bit of money. So how you gonna buy me clothes, honey? So you need to stop talking. Cause me and my brother go get poppin'. Cause you need to stop. Cause you need a bomb. Where is your pants? Cause first of all, you long. Go. Okay, mama. Why you talking to me like that? First of all, you only got me.
She dissed her mama. You ain't got that much money anyway. Why you talking like
Not
that?
that little bit of money.
Me and my brother gon' get it poppin'. She was dissing her mama in there. That was crazy. Dissing her mama.
That's crazy.
Converters. Niggas running up on the police. What is this world coming to? Let me see what else we had in here. Of all your favorite airlines, Money Boss, which is your favorite? Do you have a favorite airline? JetBlue. I've never flown JetBlue. I think maybe I did fly JetBlue to Jamaica.
JetBlue.
Maybe I did fly JetBlue. What
I
are some
fuck
of the
with JetBlue,
what
bro.
they got? What's the perks? More room?
Just the whole thing with JetBlue, the service, the Wi-Fi, the whole nine, the movie shit. I mean, JetBlue just it's ill. The seats is a little wider, I think,
Okay.
but I fuck with JetBlue all the way
I'm a
around the
regular
corner.
nigga. I think I'm gonna go United. I think United. If you're going
Fuck
far, United have bigger planes, and I think they had TVs with movies and shit too. But what's your least favorite airline?
It's got to be between. It's got to be between United and American.
United and American? Okay.
Fucking hate them.
A lot
I
of
fucking
people
hate
don't
them.
like
But
Spirit for some reason.
I never flew Spirit.
I have, and I didn't have a problem, but I got a partner, he hates Spirit. And where he fly from out here, that's all the fuck he can ever take. He hates them. But this young lady is a stewardess or flight attendant on Spirit. And you know how when they start the flight, they got to give you that little introduction and a little walkthrough. Let's check her shit out.
Guys, no, we do not have sockets for you to plug up your phone. Because if we did, guess what? This is Spirit and we will charge you. No, we do not have blankets for you. If we did, again, this is Spirit and we will charge you. No, your seats do not
need to go all the way under the seat.
If they did, again, this is Spirit and we will charge you. And no, we do not have earplugs for you because if we did, y'all know this is Spirit and we would do what?
Charge you.
Come on, y'all. If we had it, we would charge you and give you something else to complain about. So, we do not. Again, I wish I did. I wish I could give it to you all, but unfortunately, we do not have it. Because if we did, we will charge you. But all our onboard purchases, flight attendants, please, I'm your door to departure. Cross checks about phone call. All of our onboard purchases are cashless. We cannot accept cash for onboard purchases. I can only accept your cash to pay my bills. I promise you, if you want to do that, I will not stop you. But for Spirit, we need card. We need a tap to pay, Google Pay, Apple Pay. One way or another, we just want you to pay. Sit back, relax, and enjoy your 2-hour 58-minute flight over to Los Angeles. I work too much. Guys. No, we do not have sockets for you to plug up your phone.
She kept it a buck, but I don't know if she gonna have her job after this shit.
No, that's the.
Who shit is that? Yours or mine? Getting some feedback.
She gonna have her job after this. I don't know. Turn my shit off. No, that's the.
Who shit is that? Yours or mine?
Gotta make sure you got the volume turned off.
All right, there we go. It might have been me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna have her job after that shit.
Yes, you will.
That
That's
video
the
is
thing
viral. Spirit is gonna be like,
oh, you don't have it. That's what they do. They got one that always do something silly like that. You know what I mean? She'll be all right.
okay. They charging for everything.
So do what's the other? Allegiant.
The motherfuckers
they charge
do.
you for every goddamn thing.
I ride it, but I only ride them from here to Fresno, back and forth.
They
be having, they got
that.
the player rates everywhere though out of here though. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to YouTube. Shout out to Twitch. Denise over there on YouTube. We see us. She called it soul playing. That's what Spirit is. Soul playing for sure. Definitely soul playing over there. Tayasha Willis says, I see a flash sale coming. Yeah, they gonna get horrible pub. Because they always got some kind of viral video about Spirit that just don't sit well with niggas. And I got partners who hate Spirit, you know what I'm saying? The internet and these niggas filming themselves strike again. I forget this rapper's name. It'll say his name before the video starts. This nigga films himself running from the police like they won't see the video and say, oh, that's who it was that left us on this block. You know what I'm saying? Let's take a look.
That nigga got pulled over in LA, boy. I ain't gonna lie. Let's see what they crack on. But they cracking like he on something. So you got record out here, but he cracking my kid out there, man. For real. Look at his ass. He looking so serious.
Man, oh, yo. Oh, shit. Snatch that on this pussy and oh, we gone.
Yeah, that's Boston Richie. I had to let it go so I could see the nigga name again. Boston Richie. He's a rapper that was involved with some snitching allegations recently and arguing with niggas. So maybe see it just hit me because he's a rapper who just was involved in some shit where niggas brought up some old shit trying to prove that he snitched on some niggas, and then he came back and said to the guy who snitched. So I think what he's doing, that was supposed to be for like he's trying to boost his street credibility. I think that was a clout move for street cred. That might not even been a real police hunt.
He ain't even driving. He in
Niggas in the back.
seat.
Which makes it even goofier. So if you the driver, are you mad this nigga filmed the police?
Yeah, I'm gonna punch this nigga in his eye. Like, nigga, you recording me, dumb? We trying to get away, you recording it.
Niggas in this internet is crazy, man. Niggas in this internet is crazy. That's
dumb, you're recording us.
All right, let's get into some financial shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you just was talking about currency. Pamela Lilly was talking about the ending of currency. We was talking about the ending of currency and what happens if they take the currency and do all this, right? So the American dollar is pretty much the world dollar. Russia, China, Iran, and Saudi Arabia are moving away from the U.S. dollar. Russia plans to use Chinese yuan instead of the
yen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Instead of the U.S. dollar to settle trades with Asia and Latin America. I got a clip breaking down exactly what's going on. Let's take a look at that real quick.
Russia will begin using the Chinese yuan for international payments instead of the dollar. Saudi Arabia is also in talks with Beijing to do the same thing. Speaking of Saudi Arabia, meanwhile, they're in talks with Iran as well to consider an economic alliance with China and Russia. And they can even be joining the BRIC countries, which is an acronym for these countries here, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. These countries all have emerging economies. So what happens if our economy and the U.S. dollar are no longer the world's dominant currency? Former Assistant Treasury this week that Russia will begin using...
What does this mean for the U.S.? If everybody move away from our money but us?
Everybody won't move away from our money but us.
It's a lot of motherfuckers.
We have too many allies, though. That's why they're not going to move away from us. It's just those that we're not allies with are going to try to move away from that, which is fine.
A lot of people don't already use our money, though, right?
No, everybody. The dollar is king. The U.S. dollar is king.
But there was a year like 2 years ago that we wasn't number one no more.
No, the U.S. dollar has always been king.
No, look it up. There was a year that we were not the number one currency. Our shit was finally underneath the euro. We were under the euro. The euro was the number one dollar. It had the most amount, and it was the widely most used for it was probably 3 years ago or so. You know what I'm saying? But if these powerhouses, Russia is huge. The population of Russia is huge. The population in China is huge. I don't really know about Iran and Saudi Arabia, but Russia's population is humongous and China is humongous. So if they're taking our money out of there, that has to put some kind of dent in what we got going on. It affects us none?
It doesn't work like that. It affects those in the trading market. That's it. It doesn't affect us in the national power of what's going on. It's just if you four countries don't accept our money, that's fine. You don't accept our money, so we'll trade other countries' money to go into your country to spend the dollar.
I don't think it means they don't accept it, because you can go any country with any dollar and go to the currency exchange and change it. You know what I'm saying? Those are countries that the dollar was predominantly used, right? Or am I wrong? Because you can go you can travel from anywhere with any money and go to currency exchange and exchange it.
No. But what they're saying is if they're not going to accept the dollar, that means you can't bring the U.S. dollar into our country.
It's worthless over there.
It's worthless.
So if I go to Russia, I can't exchange it for anything.
No, because they're not accepting the dollar. So all that's saying is they're going to have to trade the dollar somewhere else for another country money that they accept. That's it.
Okay,
they're not going to take your money.
Russia, China, Iran, Saudi Arabia moving away from the U.S. dollar and switching to the Chinese yen or whatever to settle trades with Asia, Africa, and Latin America. I think if I go on vacation, I still can change my currency, bro. Because you can change anybody's currency. We in this country accept anybody's currency here.
Everywhere.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't think I can go over there. I land on a plane in China, and they're like, "Nigga, you just gonna starve, be hungry. You'll get nothing for your U.S. dollar."
Yeah, because that's going to tell you you're going to have to change your currency to something else before you leave the U.S. to get money.
Before you leave the U.S.
Yeah.
So the
currency that U.S. dollar to another currency that they accept.
That would kill a whole business, though, because the currency exchange tax and everything you exchange over there, they take a % of the money you exchange. So they'd eliminate that part of. They would no longer make their money off the U.S. dollar.
It has no value to them now. That's why they're doing it. So the U.S. dollar will have no value to them. Like we're 86 in the U.S. dollar. We don't give a fuck about it. Y'all can do what y'all want with it, but we don't fuck with it.
It's worthless. That's it. I'm thinking they're not using it in their dealings no more. That's crazy. If they eliminate it as a whole, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's all that is. But listen, the U.S. dollar has been powerful forever. And that's what makes us the world police. Period. Nobody gives a fuck about that. Like
Tayasha Willer says, in Mexico, our money is worth more. Our money's worth more everywhere. The companies that are saying this are basically saying our money will have less value. Yeah, our money's worth more damn near everywhere I've ever heard of.
Everywhere.
You know what I'm saying?
It's just when they start making these shifts, it just lowers the value of the dollar. That's it. That's all they're doing. It's making the shift to lower the value of the dollar. So the dollar doesn't be.
Dre Foley says you still will be able to go to a currency exchange in other countries. It just won't be worth what it is now. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I can go to the currency exchange and it's going to lose way more value.
No, but listen to what they're saying. They're telling you we're not accepting that. They're saying we're going to move away from that. We're going to use the yen. That means if they're moving away from something, they're not using it. When you move away from something, that means we're not using that anymore.
That's
Y'all
crazy.
Can use it.
I got to look further into that because that's a lot of shit. That's a big ass nigga. Those are huge continents. China is huge. It doesn't matter,
bro. The U.S. dollar is large over in Africa, right? So Africa says we're not accepting the U.S. dollar. So what do? You go somewhere that's accepting the U.S. dollar. You exchange that currency there.
As Americans,
you go into Africa with that currency because they accept it. Now you exchange that currency in Africa. Now you got African dollars.
All right, but listen, as Americans who travel, do more Americans travel to China or Africa?
I don't know, bro.
Easily. You don't see niggas going. You see niggas going to Japan. You see niggas going to Beijing. You see niggas going to. Definitely.
I don't know. I can't say where. I don't know. That's what I'm telling you. I don't know.
That's a big hit.
But it's not really a big hit because all you have to do is get another currency that they accept. That's it. That's it. You get another currency they accept. You don't have to worry about that.
Stay tuned, motherfuckers. That sounds crazy to me.
we're gonna look it up some more because when they
Yeah,
say
we gotta look
move
into that some
away,
more because that sounds
when they
crazy to
say
me.
move away, that don't mean the dollar's not gonna be top tier no more. That means we're not using the dollar. When you move away from something, you're not doing that anymore. That's what that means. They're gonna get away from that.
That's crazy.
They're gonna definitely get away from that dollar. Boom. But that's all they're trying to do anyway.
It's a war going on outside. You heard me? Pamela Lilly says there's a lot to do. There's a lot. I guess she means a lot of people do go to Africa. A lot of people do. I just said who goes to what more. We know niggas go to Africa. We see people going to Africa, but you see more niggas going to Thailand, more niggas going to Beijing, more niggas going to Japan, more niggas going to those places than you ever see Africa shit posted on your shit. We should be going to the motherland more anyways, even though China has a stronghold on Africa at this point. You know what I'm saying? But speaking of Africa, let's go to Africa and look at a Save the Children commercial.
Oh my God, oh my God.
He said when you're auditioning for a Save the Children commercial, but you play too much. That little nigga had his cry down. He deserves an Oscar. He deserves an Oscar. Okay, I see you, Jay Foley. We just all have to agree to disagree. We're divided on it. We're divided on what exactly this means. We're divided on it. You know what I'm saying? Let me do this right now, though. Let me do this. Just because a lot of us have loved ones who need in-home care provision. You know what I'm saying? You may work a lot. You have a loved one who's dealing with dementia, Alzheimer's, a broken hip. Your pregnant wife can't get in and out of bed. You work 12-hour shifts. You work in another city 5 days out the week. Tap in with our people at Safe at Home Quality Care Providers. She can come through and give you an assessment of your situation and get you the best price for some quality care, you know what I'm saying, to help your loved ones in and out of bed, around the house. Maybe you just need somebody to come and prepare meals a few times a day and food prep so that your wife ain't got to have to get up and do all that because she's injured. She might have had a bad hip or something, you know what I'm saying? Tap in with Safe at Home Quality Care Providers.
Bro, they talking about cutting off the U.S. dollar, not dealing with it. Period.
Okay.
It's right here, bro.
But you got to read it to me what they're saying, because as I read what it says on the screen, it clearly says in the last sentence, let me pull it back up. The last sentence of what it says is, instead of the U.S. dollar to settle trades with Asia. So I took that as they mean, they're not using the money anymore to deal with these large factions such as Asia, Africa, and Latin America. That's what I'm looking at.
Right.
I'm not looking, I'm asking from a tourist perspective when I come and exchange my money to be a tourist in Beijing. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was asking about. That's why I'm saying it looks like they're not using our dollar, because I'm sure we tax them on every dollar that they use for their business and their dealings. That's why I'm saying they're cutting off the country's taxes on them. That's how I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it like, oh, they're cutting out using our shit, so we no longer can tax them on the money that they're using. I may be wrong. No, that was my perception of it. But what did you say?
No. What in the trade, this is what they're saying. They're not between the trade of those people that they were talking about, Asia, Africa, and Latin America. In the trade, they're not going to allow the trade with the U.S. dollar. They're not going to use U.S. dollar for them to trade. So that means if they're going over there to buy something or trade something, the U.S. dollar for them is nothing. They're not going to accept the U.S. dollar for their trade, right?
Right.
And the reason why they're saying they're not going to accept the U.S. dollar is because they're cutting ways with the U.S. dollar. They don't care.
Right.
They're letting the U.S. dollar be what it is over there. Y'all can do that over here, but us, we're not accepting it in your trade. Period. That's what they're saying, and that's what they're. It's even this has been going on for a while. They're trying to back all the way out of the U.S. dollar, where they don't use it at all.
Mm. Yeah, that's what I was trying to get clarity on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's what you're seeing right there.
You
like,
and I going on vacation is still cool. The country,
right
ain't.
now, yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Country.
The country is
you
fucked
can
up.
go inside the trade.
They playing with their money.
But if you're making a trade or something from here and you got U.S. dollars and trying to use it here with us,
right? Now we on the same page. That's all I was saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what I was saying. We good.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers ain't. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
These motherfuckers ain't. Comedian Drewski, you see him on the internet a lot of the time. He got I forget the name of the record company he has. He came out for a performance the other night to a sold out crowd, and this happened. Let's take a look.
That pussy almost made me. White bitches ain't shit. Okay, hold on, nigga. Hold up. Bitch, I almost just twisted my ankle. Y'all ain't gonna do this shit. You see what I do for that white pussy? Nigga, I just twisted my shit. If it ain't snowing, I ain't going. And bitch, what the fuck you doing? You ain't catch me, nigga. Nigga talking about, oh shit. What the fuck? Nigga, I ain't paying y'all niggas $2 an hour for nothing.
He blamed that on the white girl too.
That's for being heavy up top and real skinny down low.
That nigga crumbled like a cookie coming down them steps.
That's for being heavy on top, real skinny down low.
That nigga
Them legs can hold that body weight coming up.
Delano D1 Hopkins says, man, they're doing the same thing Gaddafi was trying to do with Africa. China stood by and let Obama and Hillary kill that man. And now China and Russia is about to do the very thing Gaddafi was trying to do. Over the money. He was cutting off the money. But who? Go ahead.
One currency, period. He just wanted it to be one currency.
So who's to say, whoever this nigga is, who's this nigga right here? Is that Putin?
That's Russia. That's Russia's president.
What's the nigga name? What's his last name?
Putin.
It's Putin, right?
Vladimir Putin.
Admin. See who the current president of Russia, or who's to say that they don't find a way to go kill this guy? Because didn't you say that? Remember the other day you was like, "What will if three superpowers come together and kill a what did you call it? A gnat, or what did you say? You said something to that. This could
three
be
superpowers come. It only takes two superpowers to kill the strongest power, which we are the strongest power. It only takes two of them to come together to destroy the net.
So what if this is their first move in clicking up against us? Could this be a sign of that?
It's already going on. They're putting it in our face. It's already going on.
Okay, thanks, Pam. That's Putin. That is Putin. Vladimir Putin.
Yeah, it's already going on in our face. It's just us if we're looking at it and just saying whatever. But be prepared because it's right now in your face. It's right now in your face, man.
Right here in your face.
That's it, and people don't even understand that. Like, I don't know, bro. I think we just gotta know how to go back to a system, because money ain't nothing but motherfucking paper and ink.
We just got to know how to get some.
That's it.
I think
that's all.
Us as the people, I think we cool. It's the higher up shit, but too much of that shit happen up high. It's going to affect us down low. We just saw that. We just saw how they did the rent prices and shit. We just seen how they. So all they going to do is, we lost the money from taxing them. Oh, they're not using our currency. So now they losing the money that they tax them every year for using their currency. And they going to get it back out of us. You know what I'm saying?
That's what they do all the time.
That's the coldest shit ever. You know what I'm saying? This guy right here,
all the time.
Serial sperm donor who has fathered 550 kids is being sued for increasing the risk of incest. That is crazy. How are they gonna, even though what he's doing is crazy. He's a Dutch musician. Prolific sperm donor. This guy just goes and donates sperm for money all the time. Starving artist. This is how he get his bread on the side. He may have fathered 550 children around the world. He's being sued for allegedly increasing the risk of accidental incest because you got all these babies that you gave to fucking sperm banks and people get artificially inseminated. Your kid can meet another one of your kids somewhere and create. Who the fuck is this company that's suing him to say, let the kid grow up and sue? Y'all suing for, let the kids find out and then sue. You know what I'm saying? He's 41. Right. He's from, they say he has at least 13 clinics, 11 in the Netherlands. The Netherlands, you was talking about Beyonce today, goddamn it, the Netherlands. I'm like, why do the Netherlands sound familiar? The Netherlands. Okay, we was on the phone talking about the Netherlands earlier today. Under Dutch guidelines, donors are not allowed to father more than 25 children. Goddamn, 25 is a lot. Or more than 12 women to prevent inbreeding, incest, psychological problems for kids. This nigga is a serial sperm donor. That nigga jacks off more than everybody. Cause that's how you got to do it, right? You go on the thing, you whack, you yank one out. I've never gone. I've never donated blood. I want all my fluids for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know.
Should there be a company that is able to sue him, or should the kids have to grow up and say, I married my sister, and then sue this nigga?
No, he shouldn't be sued at all. He should sue everybody he done dropped sperm off over at now.
Why?
Because
thinking you meant the women. The facilities. So if you sue, you motherfucker, I'm being sued. I'm suing you facilities because you got a record of my.
You got a record of me coming in here yanking.
They gave the numbers. They gave the numbers, so somebody knows. Right, little serial wanker yanker.
That's period.
Somebody knows.
You knew.
My boy, if this video reaches you, Secret Menu Podcast will counsel you for 20% and help you sue them.
No, we want 33 and a third.
Boss says 30. Boss says 33 and a third. I can't.
33 and a third.
I tried to cut you a deal, my boy. The boss is the financial advisor. We trying to, feel me? We need in on that. We're going to tap in. We got his name and shit. Let's do a little bit of sports news. I got two more sports things, but one of them is a did you know? Did you know Ken Griffey will be the fourth highest paid player for the Cincinnati Reds this season? He'll be making
because he deferred his payment.
3.59 million thanks to deferred payment agreement of his contract way the fuck back in 2000. So you a nigga on this team and there's a nigga who ain't played in 20 years that makes more money than you. Shout out to this nigga for thinking ahead of the curve. He did the Iverson shit, right? That's some Iverson shit, right?
No, that wasn't it. The Iverson shit was Adidas deferred him. Like, nigga, we ain't gonna give you all this money. We'll give you X amount. Let me tell you what he did, though. He did the Bobby Bonilla trick. Bobby Bonilla was the first one who started this.
He was a baseball player, too?
He's a baseball player. He played for the Mets, and he deferred his shit out forever. He just got a payment. His last payment was probably last year, and it was like 30 years or something, or 30 years ago.
Money moves. I love it.
The basketball player did it too. Chris Bosh. Chris Bosh just did it. He just got his last payment not too long
And
ago.
that's
So
dope because he
people
had health
understand.
problems.
I'll get my lump. I'll get a lump sum and defer the bigger part of it down the road because I can still make it.
That's dope. Shout out to Ken Griffey, one of my favorite all-time baseball players.
Yeah.
One of my favorite fucking shoes too. He had a cold ass
The
shoe
greatest.
to be a baseball nigga. Most of my favorite shoes, my favorite shoes Jordan 1, but
yeah, he had the shoe for baseball.
Griffey's.
He's in the top 5. His shoe was in the top 5.
All right, give me 5. Want me to give you my 5 and then you give me your 5.
Yeah, give me your 5.
I'm going Jordans, or we'll just do Jordans.
Jordan itself.
Jordan 1s for me though. But then I'm going the Grant Hills.
Oh, that was the eel.
The Grant Hills.
The first Grant Hill.
The white, solid white with the blue
around.
Trim, the Grant Hills. I'm going with I'm gonna go with the Griffeys for sure.
Yeah.
Griffey. Who else had a cold ass shoe? Even though I don't like that nigga, I did fuck with. Nah, I ain't gonna give him no shine today. I'm gonna go with the Deons. I fucked with the Deons.
Woo, I was about to say.
I fucked with the Deons. And then this is crazy because it's probably not as popular. I fucked with the Ewings, the all blue Ewings.
Why was I saying the Ewings in my head the whole time?
I fucked with the
bro.
Ewings. That's my 5. Give me 5.
You
want to know the nigga?
time,
You
bro.
want to know the shoe I was gonna say?
What?
It was between the Iversons. I don't know if I think it was his second shoe, and the fucking Barclays. But I don't like Barkley.
Ill.
Barkley had a cold shoe, huh?
I got the whole get down.
The Barkley?
Every Barkley. Yeah.
Shout out to Barclays. He just
I got
act like
the
a
whole
hoe
get down.
so much.
Yeah.
I'm down
I'ma
with
go
my
with this.
sisters. Fuck Charles
This is
Barkley.
mine.
Give me 5.
I'm gonna go with the Penny Hardaway, the first
Fire.
phone posit.
Ah, that's fire. I forgot.
First phone posit. Then was the first $200 pair of shoes to hit the market. That shoe was the first $200 pair of shoes to hit the market. I'll go with that one. I do got to go with the Jordan brand because the brand itself. I was really heavy. You remember, I was really heavy with the Jordan shit.
Okay.
Back when it first was around. Definitely the Griffey. Definitely the Dion. But I'm gonna tell you who we slept on, man. That had a cold ass shoe. I'm not David Robinson, but the black top pump.
Yeah, the pumps was fire.
The black top
was
pump.
those that was David Robinson on the commercials and shit, right?
But he had the Nike pump. David Robinson had the Nike pump.
Who had the Reebok pumps? He had the Reebok. I fucked the Nike pumps. The Reebok pumps was sick.
That was D Brown. D Brown had it.
D Brown from
Remember
Boston.
when he pumped them up and
Boston. D Brown. Yeah, do it again. The dunk like this. That was fire.
D Brown. Yeah.
That was fire.
Yeah. That was it.
All right, one more sports related thing. This is crazy right here. So you know how in you're down by 3 or whatever, right?
Yes.
The Eagles proposed a new rule to the NFL that you could try a 4th and 20 attempt to keep a possession instead of doing an onside kick. So when you're an onside kick possession, you score, right? You score, you're down. It's kickoff. You're going to try your onside kick to try to get the ball back. They're proposing that we select 4th and 20. So wherever yard line they're going to put the shit on, right? It'll be 20 yards. If we get a completion, we keep the ball. How you feel about it? What's the percentage of motherfuckers throughout the year you think that can get a 20-yard completion?
The percentage is going to be real low. I'm going to say somewhere around 20%, 15%.
I said 13, 11, 15.
Yeah, somewhere in there. It's going to be really, really low because you got to look at Look at 3rd and 20. Shit, fuck
3rd and 20 is crazy.
Look
yeah.
at 3rd and 20.
Right.
And how many of those you complete?
But
you know
I'm thinking,
what I mean? So,
imagine the niggas who are gonna cry though if a nigga gets a 4th and 20 on their team, and now they end up in field goal position, kick a field goal. It's gonna be crying ass niggas. That's crazy.
Don't change the rule.
Fuck the rule.
You already fucked the rule up when you took away the fucking the kickoff and moved it closer.
All that shit.
All that shit. That's why stop fucking with football.
It's less kick returns and shit now.
Yeah. Stop fucking with football.
Stop fucking with football.
Y'all already fucking it up. Stop
and
fucking
I don't know why the Philadelphia Eagles are the team that are presenting it. Yeah, the Eagles.
So they trying to do anything to win again?
They trying to win again. Shout out to the Super Bowl champion. Shout out to you niggas, even though y'all the ops. Y'all are our biggest ops. You niggas is our biggest ops. All right, enough of the bullshit. It's time, man. It's time for a little therapy, boss. You're having trouble in your life.
You don't need that.
You need a new wife.
I can help you with that.
It's time to ask Dr. Real. You're having trouble with your man.
Not your man.
Girl, you need a new plan.
We gonna help you with that too.
It's time to ask Dr. Real. It's time for a little bit of Ask Dr. Real, man. Sending your scenarios, situations, comments. Give us another nigga life. Give us anything, you feel me? And we're going to break it down, you know what I'm saying? And we assure you that you shall remain anonymous.
Remain anonymous.
For sure.
We ain't talking about
Send them
it.
to my inbox, Money Boss's inbox. And you shall remain anonymous. Let me see where this one is. Hey, fellas, love the show, but I need some Dr. Real help. I'm lost and in a fucked up situation. As of 3 months ago, I married my wife. However, we've been together for 5 years. I love her and things are great. But I'm stuck because I've been sleeping with her cousin for the last 2 years. Damn. Thought things were great. She's the spitting image of my wife. And whenever she's around, I get butterflies in my stomach. Damn, this nigga got spitting image of my wife. He got them both. She tells me she never wants me to pick between the two and actually wants all of us to be together. But here's the catch. She just entered a relationship with my best friend. Now they come around a lot and I have to see her with him and it's making me feel some kind of way. I know all of this is wrong, but I'm in love with both of these women and I don't know what to do. Dr. Real, please help me because I'm losing it. This nigga here, if have your cake and eat it too was a nigga. And this one didn't come through my inbox, so I don't know who this nigga is. This was passed on from somebody else. So I don't know who this is.
Fuck.
He married his wife, but he's been sleeping with her cousin. They apparently look alike, act alike. Maybe they look just alike, but this one's the wild girl and this one is they're his yin and his yang, maybe. I don't know. But now his friend, which is only naturally going to happen because you got your friends over, she got her family over. Your friend gets with the cousin and now you jealous. Now you're jealous because they got your side bitch. He probably was working on a way to do his polygamy thing with his wife and cousin, and this nigga, your best friend, and interrupted your shit. You take it away. It's time to ask Dr. Real.
Tilt my hat a little bit right here.
Oh my goodness.
Damn. Damn. I might have to do the Michael Jackson to this one. Shit. Okay. Uh. Uh. All right, player. Here we go. Because you've been with your wife, as long as you've been with your wife, and you've been you just got married within this
let me
couple of months. Was it two
Let me
2
find
months,
it for
3
you.
months?
Let me find it for you. Let me find it. They've been married 3 months. They got married 3 months ago, but they've been together for 5 years. But he's been sleeping with the cousin for 2 years.
God damn. Okay. So, damn, bro. You really put entanglement on this one. All right. Well, I really can't give you too much advice right now because you stuck in a rock and a hard place, my brother. Because I'm gonna just say your wife that you just married, and if that's her cousin, you just in a rock and a hard place right now, brother. Because I would tell you not to tell the wife anything. Let that shit be what it is. Let it play out. I know you love both of these women, and you may think or have some kind of thing in your head that you could have both of them. Boy, you got my head hurt. Shit.
Because the situation is this:
hurt,
if her
it's
and the
fucked
best
up.
friend, because what if he's still fucking? What if they still fucking behind both of their backs now?
Yeah, because didn't she say she wants them both to be together?
She said that, or he's? Oh, it was her. She said she would all of them being together. So maybe her fucking with the best friend was like a jealousy move. Like, oh, you're not moving fast enough, nigga. I'm fucking with your friend. You got somebody, I got somebody, nigga. And then they still fucking around behind both people backs. But what if she grows to really care for this nigga? If the information leak, he could lose his wife and he lost his side bitch because she with your partner. Your partner can't even be mad though, because I was fucking her before you, nigga. But if I keep because what if what if they still fucking? Now you're not telling your friend either that I'm fucking the bitch too, bro.
I'm really trying to really give him some good advice because I understand where he's at. I do. I kind of understand where he's at. Like he said, she kind of reminds him of his wife. He gets butterflies in his stomach. I guess you said butterflies in his stomach.
Yeah, he said he had butterflies. His words, not mine. He had butterflies. He said he loved them both though, which can happen. The Quincy Lee says, I hope he's not eating on it. He's definitely.
This is a tough one, bro. Because I want to give him some good advice about this whole situation. What I can say to him, though, is I'm going to give you this advice. Don't tell your wife nothing that's going on.
That's the first thing you don't do, right?
That's the first thing you don't do. Don't tell your wife nothing. Let that shit be. You're going to have to let the cousin be with your homeboy and divert yourself away from them. When they come, try to do as much as possible not to be around that situation where it's always coming over or it's always around. Try to separate yourself away from that situation so you can move away from it. And if you still fucking her, fuck her one last time and say bye.
One last
Tell her
time.
goodbye. And y'all move away from this shit, bro, because there's nothing good coming out of it. I don't think your wife is going to be wanting to fuck her cousin and you fucking both of them. I don't think that's going to happen.
That's crazy.
Period. So what I'm telling you is take your wife and move on, brother. That's the only thing I can tell you in that situation.
A wise man named Devin the Dude once said, fucking off you for show, pussy trying to get some more pussy. You're gonna end up with no pussy. You're gonna end up with no pussy, buddy. This is wild. Or
keep fucking her and don't worry about it. I mean, because
the longer they keep fucking around behind,
the more
the wife's back is gonna be
out.
crazier. And at this point, I can't even see the wife saying, "Okay, let's me, you, and my cousin be together." I can't see it. Let me read some of these comments. Pamela Lilly says, "It's never the right time to say goodbye." Tayasha Willer says she gonna tell if he stopped. She already said she wants them to be together, so he got to keep on fucking.
No.
Quincy Lee said it's enough for everyone to get some. Yeah, at this point they might as well just have an orgy. He ain't letting the homie fuck his wife though. That's crazy.
Right. So he might as well just leave that shit alone because the more he entertains it, the more he already got feelings. He already said he loved both of them. He's getting butterflies when he see her. The homeboy gonna pick up on something.
Right. Dre Foley asked, wait, the friend know? Do the wife know? Where's his mama at? Is making my head hurt. No, I don't think the friend know, because I don't think the friend would enter a serious relationship with this girl knowing that the homie is smashing his wife and her cousin. I think they was all kicking it. They be having motherfucking domino night or whatever they be doing. And
game night at the house?
Yeah. His wife sitting over there on his lap.
He probably ran into the broad. Yeah.
Wife sitting over here on the lap. She looking jealous and shit. You know what I'm saying? She start flirting with the friend, and now her and the friend is doing their thing, I think. You know what I'm saying? Terrell K. Porter says, boss, you a cold player. You really be strategizing behind the scenes. I'd love to see you with 10 million making money moves. LeStar Brown says that side piece is no longer available. You got to find another one or be faithful. And that's crazy because if you're faithful now, nigga, this shit could blow up in a year or two. He's in a cold position. Yeah, he might as well just be faithful and hope the friend and his girl go
make it and move on. And they out
good, the way. But then they all still got to come together and hang out and party, travel, go on vacations and shit, knowing damn well I've been knocking that down. That's crazy. This nigga's life is crazy. This shit is a Tubi movie.
And temptation is a motherfucker.
Pamela Lilly says, shit, meat fan. Shit hits the fan, it's all bad. Shit hits the fan, it's all over the place. DeQuincy Lee says, stop hogging the monkey.
I ain't hogging the monkey. Yeah. He was already fucking with her for 2 years, bro.
That's my about? Bitch. If I hit you once, you part of my collection.
Yeah, he was already having it. But listen, so he basically was having his wife for 3 years and then got the cousin for 2 years. Mm-hmm. Because if he was with the wife for 5 years and was with her for 2 years, so within the third year, he met with the cousin and started doing his thing.
Hard Rock T with the 99 stars. Donations through the nation. The Cash App is at the bottom. The stars is too. Shout out my nigga Tila Star Brown with another 200 stars. They trying to get something started. Oh, God damn it. And they just did it. Melissa Walker Melissa Walker through the door with 1,000 stars. Money Boss, you know what time it is. Melissa Walker with 1,000 stars. You know what time it is. Hey. Let's do it. Get to it. Let's do it. Get to it. Let's do it. Donations rule the nation. We appreciate the love. Drake Foley with another 100 stars. You heard me?
That's what happened.
Trying to get something started. We like
Star
one away
party
from a star.
activated.
You see it? You see it?
Star party activated.
Star party activated. Didn't hit my screen yet, but I take boss word for it. Star party activated. Let's do it.
I will walk 1,000 miles. I will drive 1,000 miles. Hey! Hey! Hey!
Donations rule the nation. We appreciate the love. You heard me, Terrell K. Porter with another 45 stars. The Cash App is at the bottom of the screen. The stars is too. It takes you absolutely nothing to share the live. Just hit the share button for the free, man.
Share
button for the
free.
free, man.
Why DeQuincy always talking about hogging? No, don't hog. Share.
Money Boss. On a scale of 0 to 100, what are the chances of his marriage continuing? And give me a 0 to 100 on his sneaky link continuing.
0 to 100 on the marriage. The wife don't have a clue right now. Cousin don't seem like she gonna tell. I think 85%.
85%.
Yeah, that's a high. Yeah.
85% on his marriage. His marriage might work. You heard me?
The sneaky link?
The sneaky link
ain't working. So
you think
that
it's
ain't
a done
gonna even
deal?
work. I think that's a done deal. I get at about a 40% chance.
35, because now you're fucking behind your wife back and your partner back. Now, now you got to hide these activities from two motherfuckers. So
right.
Now,
so
now
that
somebody,
ain't gonna even be enough.
Right. It's somebody watching her too now. God damn. I'm going to just roll. I'm rolling with whatever the fuck boss chose for this nigga. I can't even, I'm mind blown. I can't even think about what it could be. 40% seems like the popular answer for the sneaky link.
Damn, that nigga crazy, bro.
That nigga is out there. Dre Foley says, man, I give him 60%. That's going to be a mess if it come out. So 60% from Dre Foley for the marriage. You know what I'm saying? Tayasha Willer says his friend is going to find out.
How would his friend find out? Like, why would his friend find out? So he would have to tell the nigga that she's fucking with his partner that he was fucking with her cousin's husband.
That would be a bad decision. That would be a bad decision just based on this. Even if you told the friend's gonna tell somebody who tells your wife.
That's how it always get out.
So nigga, stitchlet, you know what I'm saying, in the words of Mozzie.
Back.
Hard Rock T says, have one big swinger club. I suggested that, but I don't think he's gonna let his partner fuck his wife and then go home.
At all.
I just watched a good ass Tubi movie, and it was something like that. Anybody know the name of this movie? The guy and his wife are married, happily married. Her friend comes to town with the guy, and they're staying at the house. While the guy sleeps, she walks out in the hallway or something and sees the guy fucking her friend or whatever, and they're making advances. They have a party and they give them some edibles and they get high, and the wife, and then they got another pair of friends that's two lesbian girls. So they get the nigga high, the square nigga, they get him high, and her friend fucks the husband in the kitchen, but the wife is in there with the the nigga, her friend nigga, and both of the girls. They run. It's some wild shit. I forget the name of the movie. I'll let y'all know. If y'all know the name of it, put it in the comments though, because we love to.
Hard Rock T says safe word.
Safe word is the movie. Safe word might be. It does ring a bell. Safe word might be the movie. Nigga said I'm watching it now. Yeah. That shit, it's low budget shit, but it's pretty good. You know what I'm saying? It was pretty good. You know what I'm saying? But that was Ask Dr. Red. Send in your scenarios, questions, situations, and all that there to either my inbox or Money Boss's inbox, and I assure you that you shall remain anonymous. You heard me? That was wild. My nigga T said he watching right now. Right now. This program has been brought to you by the Self-Made Beer Company. Tap in with my dog, Andre Love, on Facebook, man. If you trying to grow your beard out and get it full, healthy, and shining, you know what I'm saying? Smelling good without the aftershave of cologne. Women ask me all the time, what are you wearing? And I just ran to the grocery store. I'm wearing my Self-Made Beer Company. And it smells amazing. It'll have you shining and growing full. Ladies, Father's Day is right around the corner. Would be an excellent gift from a locally black-owned business. Tap in with Andre Love on Facebook for that there. Also, let's go and give Glow some love. You feel me? Doll's Kitchen grand opening is April 1st, man. They got a new location, Blackstone and Shaw. You don't got to get your order to go no more. You can dine in now. You know what I'm saying? And we do this. We doing this one right here just out of love. Boss know what I'm talking about. This is just out of love. We doing this out of love.
Hello.
Y'all pull up on Glow and show some love.
Pull up
April
on Glow.
1st, April 2nd, April 3rd. Anytime in April, just make sure y'all go through there and show love to our black-owned businesses. You heard me? Black-owned businesses, man. But, boss, it's about that time for some hypothetical shit. In the comments, give us hypothetical situations for me and Money Boss to escape. Left or right, up or down, right or wrong, yes or no. Give us some scenarios. Boss, do you have any locked and loaded today?
I believe I do.
Okay, Boss got one. Y'all start working in the comments. I think I got one in my text messages, I think, from yesterday that I missed. I think I missed two. I got to remember where they at. I deal with so much.
Where's the lead that you missed his 500 stars?
500 stars from Cuba. I didn't see it. I didn't see the star party either. You got to keep an eye on it.
It's still activated. So I got one for you.
All right, go ahead while I look for this.
If you had to take away from the world, but what you take away will hurt all the people in it, what would you take away from it?
I have to take one thing away from the world, but it would hurt all people.
Yes.
What would I take away?
Yes.
I'm going to remove from this world I don't know how much it'll hurt people. I could see scenarios where it'll hurt people, but I just remove all the guns. But with that, remove the missiles. You know what I'm saying? So do I just say weapons? I'd remove weapons. But you could hit a nigga in the head with a fucking vase. We'd be fighting wars with just throwing objects at niggas. I'd remove the guns, though. It's harder to get missiles. Niggas would be finding a way to get rockets. I'd remove all the guns because I think it would help the world. It would hurt the world in a sense because it'd be hand-to-hand combat again in the wars. But they have fighter jets and shit, but there's no guns on the fighter jets, right?
I would remove sleep. You couldn't sleep. That's going to hurt everybody in the world.
You're going to die from sleep deprivation.
Right. So it's going to hurt everybody.
And you know after so many hours of no sleep, that shit's like a drug. Like you're seeing shit delusional. That's
you can't
crazy.
go to sleep.
That nigga said, okay. Hard Rock T says he'd remove all the hate on each other, period. I don't know how that'll help. Hurt us. That'll help us all.
Right.
Remove the hate, though. Richard Alexander says you can't eat. Dre Foley says sugar. Yvonne Gordon says money.
Money.
That would change a lot of shit. I don't know how it would hurt us. It
It
could
would
hurt us.
a lot of people because some people wouldn't. Some people don't give a fuck about money.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's some people in the world that don't. That has no relevance on them at all.
Right.
They don't give a fuck about no money. Period.
Everybody it would be equal standing for a lot of us. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at that. Let's go. Terrell K. Porter got one for us right here. He says, I got a cue ball hypothetical. Somebody's about to be fat, Jack. It's 2023. You, your mom, your sister, and your two closest homeboys are traveling in Ghana. Shout out to Ghana. Shout out to my artist that I manage over there, DS the Golden Boy, doing big things with. If you ever need an Airbnb in Ghana, tap in with me. I got people in Ghana. I'm tapped in Ghana for sure. The police stop you guys and suspect that your two homeboys are gay. They're going to hang both of them unless they have sex. Run a train on either your mother or your sister while you watch. Which one are you letting them run a train on? This is some crazy shit right here. This is beyond cue ball.
Yeah.
Can I hang the homeboys? Terrell K. Porter in the comments, let us know, since this is your hypothetical world. Can we hang the homies? Can we hang the homies?
Dre Foley's great.
No. Tayasha Wheeler says, sorry, Ma. They running them all up in her like a wee dinner. Okay, he says, no, we can't hang the homies. We must decide. My sister, man. My sister got to, you know what I'm saying? Toot that thing up. I'm not watching my mama get ran by the homies. My sister, man, got to just bust it open. Fuck it. We got to get out of Ghana.
Yeah, I was about to say, old sis got to bust that thing all the way open for him.
Cat, bust it open, Cat. Cat, you got to bust it open, Cat. Shit. Damn it.
You don't want to see that at all.
It's, man.
Shit.
You got to watch, too. That's crazy.
Yeah, dog. Oh, shit. Kimmy Kim just stepped in the party.
Kimmy Kim with 1,000 stars. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Hey.
Get to it.
Hey. Hey.
Let's do it. Donations rule the nation. We appreciate the love.
Yes,
Cash App is at the
sir.
bottom. The stars is at the bottom. The share button is at the bottom. And don't cost you nothing, man. You feel me? Don't cost you nothing.
Feel me?
We trying to put this thing together.
Drop it on me.
That's the only hypothetical you had? That was the only one you had?
No, I got another. I got one.
Oh, let's
I was
do it.
waiting on. Yeah, let's do it. If your girl came to you and told you that she only had two choices, suck the plum out of a dog's dick.
Wait, what? Oh my God. Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Oh my
Oh.
god. All right. You don't. I heard the line. You ain't got to read that one over. And why the fuck is my girl telling me this? All right, come on.
Listen. If your girl came home,
we heard it
to you, and told you she had to suck to come out of a dog's dick.
She had to.
He had to.
Oh, all right.
She had to suck to come out of a dog's dick, or let a horse fuck her in her pussy and her ass, or she would have died. Which one of those choices are you accepting her coming home?
Mr. Ed Hurt. Because the pussy gonna close back up. It'll close back up. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want her kissing me or talking to me again if she has to do that with the dog.
Hey,
her holes will close.
Hey, if Mr. Ed ram your girl, you might as well.
It might take a year or two, but she can get back to normal.
Ain't no normal after Mr. Ed ram her.
Are you letting your girl drink dog cum? What are you doing?
Might as well. I ain't got to kiss her no more.
God damn. This nigga here. And Dre Foley said, nigga, a horse dick in her ass. In a hypothetical world, these type of things do happen from time to time.
Oh, shit.
God damn, man. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. That was crazy.
Oh, shit.
And Hard Rock T says she already swallowed mine. just let the pit bull in there then, huh?
Oh shit!
It's Dre Foley. It's hypothetical world. She survives. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Pamela Lilly says there's white people doing that shit on camera. There is. Just go to Twitter. It's there.
That shit kills me.
Just go to Twitter. It is there. I assure you. You got one more? In the comments. Give us some hypothetical shit. Give us questions and scenarios for me and Moneyballs to decide from. We have to choose left or right, A, B, up or down, inside or out. You know what I'm saying? Give us some hypothetical shit for us to find our way out of. That was crazy.
It definitely was. Yeah, now, let me see.
I think I might have to hit you with a freestyle. I was supposed to create a mystery. I didn't create the mystery. I was supposed to create a mystery.
What happened?
I was supposed to create a mystery. Remember, I came up with my little mystery.
Oh,
yesterday? Yeah. I was supposed. I forgot to create my mystery. You know what I'm saying? I forgot to create my mystery. So I'm just gonna freestyle one.
You got to at least.
I'll write my answers down real quick.
Hey, no. That's where I got that horse shit from. Because I seen the girl and the horse got on her ass. Boy, that shit was funny.
He was trying to hit it through her pants.
I said, what in the hell is this?
Let me see.
Come on, bro.
Here we go. You're in Guadalajara, Mexico. You stumble upon a backpack that contains 20 kilos of Guadalajarian cocaine. You decide to take the bag. As you make it halfway through the jungle, you hear Jeeps coming. And you hear them saying in because you studied Guadalajarian for 2 years, you can hear them speaking in Guadalajarian saying, El Negro has the bag. So you begin to run. El Negro has the bag. You begin to run through the jungle. You make your way up this mountainside. There's a building up at the top of this mountainside. It's high as fuck. But as you get higher, you can look down and see them coming. They have Guadalajarian canine vicious killer dogs. Wolf-looking dogs. They let the hounds loose. 6 dogs, and they're coming. You run inside, you slam the door, but now you're way up high on a mountain. When you get inside, there's 3 doors. You're looking at the 3 doors. You only have a few minutes before they kick this door in and let these dogs inside. There's A, there's B, and there's C. 3 doors. Outside of one of these doors, when you pull it back, there's a parachute strapped to it. You'll be able to put on the parachute, jump, open the parachute, and glide to safety. Get away with the kilos. Behind one of the other doors, there's nothing. You'll either have to jump and fall to your death or be eaten alive by the 6 Guadalajarian dogs. Behind one of the other doors is cement. It ain't, you open the door, it ain't a door. You're stuck. So you're still eaten alive by the Guadalajarian dogs. A, B, or C, what are you doing?
C.
You took door C?
Yeah.
Door C is cement. They gonna eat your ass alive. Door B was the parachute, and door A, you fell to your death. You heard me?
All right. Damn.
You picked the cement.
Thought I was out of there.
You picked the cement wall. I think we got one. Is this one? I think he has one. No, that's Dre Foley said, I read about a dolphin. They did an experiment on a lady. The lady was fucking the dolphin, and when they were done, the study said they took it away from her, and he killed himself. True story. If you want to, Dre Foley, you really want to ruin your mind, Google dolphin rape. It's a real thing. Dolphins love human pussy. So I do believe that happened with that lady. But let's do it, Money Boss.
You want to really ruin your mind? Type in whale dick.
Motherfucker the size of a Chevy Maxima.
Hell no, it's the size of a goddamn ship.
Goddamn. Well. Goddamn.
That's why your motherfucking ocean water tastes like motherfucking salt.
I'm never jumping in the ocean again. Never jumping in the ocean again. All right, let's do it. Terrell K. Porter got one for us. It's 1989 and you're 19 years old. You want to join the neighborhood gang. So the gang leader decides to send you on a mission. You either have to run. Okay, wait a minute. This motherfucker jumped. Okay. You either have to run inside the police station and dump on a cop, or go to Mexico and steal drugs from a cartel outpost. Running the police and smoke a cop in the police station? I'm going to Mexico. I'll take my chance of stealing the dope.
Because it's easy. You can get away with stealing some shit. Don't mean you're going to get away forever.
You run
that about them.
You running that police station, you cooked.
It's over. You ain't coming out.
You're done.
You're not going to be from the gang. You're going to be dead.
Yeah.
You're going to be dead. I'm taking the police.
Pamela Lilly got one for us. Let's do it. You meet a girl at a club. All you can really see is that she got a bad body, out of this world. You bag her and take her home. On the way, you took a honey pack and a blue chew. God damn.
God
damn. When you make it inside, you finally see her face, and she looks like Wanda from In Living Color. You already rock hard. Are you smashing Wanda with the banging body? Blue chew and a honey pack. Honey pack and a blue chew.
Fuck no. I'm calling my bitch over. Fuck Wanda. Bitch, get your ass out of here.
We kicking Wanda out when the lights come on.
Yeah, get your ass out of here.
That's how Wanda used to look. That's how Wanda used to look.
That's how she definitely looks.
Damn it, man. We kicking Wanda.
Damn it. I'm kicking Wanda ass right up out of here. That's crazy. What did I have for us right after this? I had some for us that we could talk about.
Let's do it.
I thought I had for no. I thought. I said I thought.
Look for it.
I don't have anything. So let's think about something, man. Let's go into this.
We'll take a little.
Find something to talk about.
We'll take a little commercial break.
The Secret Menu Podcast with your hosts Diego Red and Money Boss. Brought to you by Rebel TV, the Rebel entity. Live from the West Side and worldwide. Real ones know what's up, and if you don't, you get the point. Tap in. It's the Secret Menu Podcast.
Dre Foley got one for us. Dre Foley got one. She came through. Would you rather have a girl that farts in public and in front of your company, but it don't really stink? Or a girl who stinks so bad she got to shit on another floor of the house, but that's private and between y'all? You got a girl to do a little poop. She just poop. Everybody like, did she poop? She just poop, but it don't stink. She just poop all the time. Or nobody knows, but when your girl shit, the whole floor of the house, she got to fart. She got to shit upstairs or downstairs. And then if you stuck in a single level house, the house just gonna stink for an hour and a half each time she take a shit. You taking a little pooty booty or shitty Britney?
Shitty Britney or pooty? You stupid,
who you taking?
I'm gonna take Shitty Gritty. I'm taking Shitty Gritty.
You taking Shitty?
Cause I don't want you. Yeah, I ain't want you putting in front of my homeboys and shit. Just farting and shit every time somebody come around. Cause the quiet ones, they always quiet, but they smell.
She said they don't stink though. So, these aren't.
Yeah, but then it's loud.
These aren't
They don't
silent
stink.
but deadlies.
Yeah, they don't stink, but nah.
I'm gonna do the money boss, and I'm gonna take little Pootie Booty, and bitch just can't never be around none of my friends.
That's it.
Just can't never come around none of my friends. But you know what time it is. Yvonne Gordon with 1,000 stars. Let's do it. Get to it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. And get to it.
Yeah.
Donations rule the nation. We appreciate the love, man. The cash app is at the bottom of the screen. The stars is at the bottom of the screen. The share button is located at the bottom of the screen and absolutely costs you nothing to hit.
Nothing.
Hit that share thing. Hit that share thing so it's on your timeline and your friends can watch tomorrow. Tell a friend about it or whatever. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? We appreciate the love. We appreciate the love. You find your topic?
No, but I had something I want to read you.
All right, ladies, gentlemen, anybody in the comments, give us a topic you want us to discuss. This is a time where you can suggest things you would like us to touch on while he goes into his. Let's do it.
So there's a guy in jail who's writing a letter to the judge. So we want to know if he's going to get out or if he's facing 25 to life. He writes the letter to the judge to hope he can get out. So he wrote, "Dear Judge, on the dead homies, I feel like I deserve a second chance. Quit playing with me on the hood. And if you let me out, I will do good on my mama."
Wait a minute. Go back. Go to all the fucking way back. Wait a minute. Go back. This is what he wrote the judge. This is what he wrote the judge. All right.
This is what he wrote
all
to
right,
the
start
judge.
from the top of the letter again.
Dear Judge, on the dead homies, I feel like I deserve a second chance. Quit playing with me on the hood. And if you let me out, I'll do good on my mama. Please give me one more chance and I won't do it again on the set. In a real way.
In a real way.
Do this nigga have a chance of getting out of jail with this letter?
0 to 100 in the comments. If you were the
0
judge,
to 100.
if you were the judge, 0 to 100 in the comments, let us know what are his chances of you having a heart and letting this nigga out on the dead homies.
On the dead homies.
0. Kimmy Kim says the judge needs a translator. Damn.
That is crazy.
Okay, this nigga stands absolutely 0% of a chance of getting out of jail. DeQuincy Lee says, hell no, I'm sending him to the library. Sending him to the library. That nigga needs a hooked on phonics for Christmas.
He needs something because that nigga was tripping.
Mandy McIntyre says, you ain't got a snowball chance in hell. Was that a real letter?
Yeah.
That nigga's crazy.
Real letter.
I feel for that poor young man.
Real fucking letter,
All
bro.
right, let's do it. Terrell K. Porter got one. Terrell K. Porter got one. Let's do it. We got some more hypothetical shit. Let's go. You're watching TV and you're instantly teleported and trapped in that TV show for a month. Would you rather be the main character on Snowfall or Omar from The Wire? Franklin Saint Me.
Franklin Saint Me. I am definitely don't want to be Omar.
Franklin Saint. And we loved Omar. Rest in peace to my guy, man. We loved Omar. Rest in peace to my guy. We don't want to be you, nigga. We loved your character.
Yeah, I don't want to be you.
That nigga
Definitely
Luther
gonna
Vandross.
take the Snowfall.
That nigga Luther Vandross. And who's our third favorite gay people?
He is definitely Luther. Living in the back of Eddie Murphy's outhouse.
Luther, Omar. Who's my third favorite gay person? I don't know. Luther Vandross though. Omar, the character Omar is my second favorite gay person.
And maybe the nigga from whatchamacallit.
From what?
From your P Valley shit.
I don't like that nigga.
No.
I can't even watch the show because of that nigga.
That shit is crazy, bro. I have never seen that shit.
That season 1 was alright. It just got crazy from there. You know what I'm saying? It got crazy.
Yeah.
It was another show that was pretty good too with the young teens and shit. It was cool, and then it just got too crazy. Empire was cool, and then it got too crazy. Like, I can do a little bit of it because I understand we live in a world, you know what I'm saying, and it's that way. And I got a couple homegirls who like girls, you know what I'm saying? So I don't hate you, it's love, but I have a preference of shit I want to watch, and it's just too much for me.
Malik Yobert was one of those, and no,
Yeah.
he wasn't one of those.
He's one now. Yep, he just recently
came out the closet.
Yeah, he has a trans girlfriend now. Yep. Yep. Malik Yoba.
I was gonna say this for Sunday, but because it just hit again. Like, is this for real?
Malik Yoba is 100% real. I seen that story for a fact. But see, before he even announced that he had feelings for this person or whatever, he became like the head of the LGBTQ shit in his city. He was forefront, and everybody was asking like, why would you take that on? And then somebody was like, because that's his girl, that the person that's in there. And so he finally had to, because they was showing all, motherfuckers was coming out saying what he was doing. The Quincy Lee said, P. Diddy.
Since we already here.
P. Diddy is like our other favorite nigga that don't claim that he's you know you are, Puffy.
So does that make them gay?
What?
Men that like trans women.
Pre-op or after-op. Let's be specific. If they had the operation like whoever Kevin Gates was with yesterday, I mean, we got to be specific. If it's because is it really transgender if they haven't had the operation? Because your gender's there. So where's the trans? So let's just hypothetically do this. A guy with a guy who had the full operation. Ask the people that. I know my answer, but we're asking the people. So if a guy's with a guy who had an operation, who's now a woman,
a guy that had a whole full,
she now has he is
now
a vagina.
A woman. Is that still gay? Is he gay? Is that man that's with that woman gay?
Pamela Lilly says, to me, yes. Hardcore T says, man, you gay. Yes, and vice versa. Do you have an answer?
That's all. It's gay because you're a man. You were born a man. You have, regardless of what you did to yourself, regardless if you did mutilation to yourself, you still get it.
That nigga gay, nigga gay, nigga gay, nigga gay, that nigga gay. Nigga gay. That's crazy.
And hey,
I'm glad you did it here today because I didn't want to do that Sunday. I'm glad you did. I did not want to spend Sunday like that. I didn't want to spend Sunday like that.
And is that considered mutilation too?
Self-mutilation, possibly.
Is it self-mutilation?
I don't believe the people who have that operation done think it is, though. I don't think the people who have the operation done believe it is. Because what if it's a woman and she gets a joint? Was anything mutilated? How did that even work? I don't even know. Yeah, I don't know how that shit works.
How does that work?
Do they close that up and sew? That's crazy. What are we talking about? Dre Foley got one. Let's do it. Because we over here puzzled in a motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm puzzled. That's the puzzle.
Yeah, we got lost in the sauce. Where'd it go? Dre Foley had one. You got to take one for the team. Your partner really, really, really liked this girl. I added that. Your partner really, really liked this girl. So you got to take one for the team or you ruin it for him. You're going on a couples retreat for a week. So you got to take Rasputia from Norbit or Shanae. Who you spending the week with?
Shanae.
Oh my goodness.
Shanae.
You know Shanae was Martin though.
Martin. Yeah. I ain't taking big ass.
You taking Martin.
I ain't taking. I don't have to hump nobody.
Is Martin in a wig?
I don't gotta hump nobody. It just says take one for the team. Spend the weekend.
You got to spend the weekend with Martin in a wig.
Gotta spend the weekend.
Martin with a wig.
So he
for
don't
balls.
even gotta be.
Give me Rasputia.
He don't even gotta be Shanae no
Give me
more.
Rasputia. I heard the big girl suck with me one. I'm gonna give me some head on the retreat.
No, see, I ain't even going in there for that.
How you doing?
None of that.
How you doing? I gotta spend a week in the woods. I'm getting some head from Rasputia. How you doing?
Hey, somebody said Rasputia is Eddie Murphy.
God damn it, it is. I got fucked up. It is, huh?
How you get some head too?
Dre Foley. I thought I did a money boss. Got some head from Eddie Murphy, man. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is happening? And you know what? Because I don't watch Norbit like that. I just see the clips. I watch Martin every other night. Oh, my God. That nigga gay. Nigga gay. Nigga gay. Nigga gay. That nigga gay. God damn.
Oh,
God
shit.
damn it, man.
Oh,
what
shit.
did I do to myself? You didn't think that through,
that
did you?
nigga crazy.
Didn't think that through.
All these niggas talking about how much money she got.
Hey, look, who got some money? Who got the money? I just started thinking fat girls. Who said who got some money though?
Oh shit! The Quincy said, "Oh shit." No, Hard Rock T said how much money she got.
Oh shit. That nigga gay.
That shit is terrible.
Hilarious. Let's do it. My nigga Terrell K. Porter got one. Let me get the fuck away from here. Oh my God. If you could go back in time and learn something sooner to change your life, or would you go back in time? It keeps jumping. And change a situation that could alter the course of your life instead. Would you go back in time and learn something sooner? Or would you go back in time and change something that altered the course of your life instead? Change a situation or learn something sooner?
Go back in time. Alter the situation.
Boss is changing
Not
something.
alter a situation.
I'm going to go alter a situation too. I think. Let me think a little more. Because what could I know some shit I could learn. I would have been cold. You know what? I'm going to learn something sooner. I'm going to go learn something sooner and then do something else with it. What I, you know what I'm saying? You changing the situation. Let's see. Pamela Lilly says learn something. Melissa Walker learn something. Tayasha says change something. Hard Rock T, I would have never jumped off the porch. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. You feel me? I respect that, though, dog. I respect that.
So I said I would have changed the situation, bro.
Yeah.
I know it. I know what situation I would have changed too. I wouldn't have been back. I wouldn't have been in Fresno.
You would have stayed in LA?
My mom would have went to prison.
If you never came to Fresno?
That whole situation. Yep. I altered that whole situation. I wouldn't have been in Fresno.
You remember we met a motherfucker at what's the race? The Inglewood Casino? Is that Inglewood Casino?
Mm-hmm.
It was an old nigga.
No.
It was some illegal shit going on. You lost touch with him, or he's still alive?
He was from Memphis. He was originally from Memphis.
Anytime I'm in LA and I see that, I always remember me and Boss, because my first few trips to LA and shit was with you, just fucking around. But I always remember that old nigga in LA we met.
Pulled up in that blue Lexus.
Was he in a Lexus?
Yeah, that's when that bubble light Lexus came out. He had the blue one.
Yeah, I just remember him and the way he talked. It was some other shit. Slick nigga, man.
He was, man, and you know what? The crazy part about that dude, he turned me on to. That's when I got with some people, the Italians. I got with them, and that's when shit went. Shit just started moving.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, good dude. I ain't heard from him in forever.
Dre Foley says, I feel like I learned from the situations I've been through, so the situation don't got to change. It's life. But if I knew what I knew now, it's technically changing the situation. So would you change? You wouldn't change the situation. So that means you go back and learn. You'd have to go back and learn something that you know sooner. So if you became a CNA at 29, you could say, you know what? All them years I fucked up, I would have went straight to medical school at 21. And maybe that could be the thing. It could be a number of things. That's what he meant by that. Would you learn something sooner or change a specific situation? So that's what it would be, Dre. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely change. Because learning something sooner doesn't actually mean it's going to work for you.
But yeah, I'm thinking about something that a motherfucker learned early. I should have had it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if you fucked off the money from it, just would have fucked off the money sooner. But I think if I learned a specific trait or thing that I learned a little sooner, motherfucker probably would have killed me in the streets. It could have went a whole nother way.
But it's good.
It would have been crazy. It would have been crazy. Dre Foley says, yeah, that changes my situation. Learning something sooner would change. Okay, it's changed the situation right now. Okay. Hard Rock T says, I love every encounter and situation because I learned to survive. But we better today and we still learning. I'm learning from y'all now. That's what's up. DeQuincy Lee says, never hustle backwards, always hustle forward. You know what I'm saying?
So never worry about the back end. Is that basically what he's saying? If you're hustling forward, you always get what's in front of you first.
Boom, boom, boom.
Worry about what happens in the back.
That long money be the one sometime, though.
Yeah, that's what I'll be saying. You got to understand what
I didn't see you play for it, too. I didn't see you play for the long win.
See, that's what people don't understand. They use the word. Sometimes we use things and phrases, and we don't really think about the phrase. We just know how the phrase sounds, and it sounds good to say it. But then when you revert back to thinking, now you got to think what you just said. Think about what you just said. Never hustle backward, always hustle forward. But if you stay back a little before you keep going forward, you might grab what you're looking for behind you to get you way past what you was just going to pick up that was standing in front of you.
Depends on how you look at hustling backwards.
That's what I said. When we say things, we always have to think about how you say them when you say them. That's it.
Right. Let's do one.
That's it.
Terrell K. Porter with another hit. Either or. What rule would you impose if you were the world's new king or queen? The world's new king or queen. What would you teach if you wanted the world to learn something? Or. What rule would you impose if you were the new world king or queen? Or what would you teach if you wanted the world to learn something?
I wanted the world to learn something, or what?
Everybody in the world must learn this one thing, or you create a rule that everyone must follow.
I would. I would impose. This is what I would impose as a king. All rules are equaled out to the same for everybody, no matter what.
All rules.
So you couldn't go to jail if you did this and you're black and he did this and he was Mexican and he did this and he was white. All rules
apply to everybody.
The same rules for everybody.
For everybody.
It applies for everybody. I would impose that rule.
My rule would be women can't question men. I'm the ruler. Women can't question men. Gotta write it on a paper and tell another man to come ask me. Tell your cousin come ask. Tell your cousin come ask. I'm the new ruler.
I'm the new ruler. You can't tell me. Oh, I got one for us too. That's good. That's good. That's way to bring me together. Here we go. You have two choices. Okay? Good or bad. You have to pick which one of those that you completely wipe out of the face of the earth.
All good is gone. Or
all good is gone, all bad is gone.
I'm all bad for me. Get bad the fuck out of here. I want to live in peace and harmony.
You want to live in peace and harmony.
Peace and harmony. All bad is good.
I'll say this. Because all good ain't good.
I need an example.
And all bad ain't bad as well.
But it'd be anarchy on these streets, nigga. You'd have us living in the purge, boss. It'd be the purge.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily.
Cause all good is gone, nigga. So ain't no good deeds being done. Ain't no motherfucking organ donors, nigga. Ain't no all good is gone. Ain't no holding the door open for the old lady slamming that motherfucker on a bitch. It's all bad that exists. So break down why are you choosing bad first of all?
Yeah.
Boss is choosing bad. Evil motherfucker. Why? Break it down.
This is why. This is why. Bad doesn't mean that you're evil. Bad just means sometimes you do something that wasn't nice in someone else's eyes. You know what I mean? Bad doesn't always mean that, oh, it's just something that you're going around and you're creating chaos because you're bad. So what I'm saying is, good though, if everybody's being good, then when you have this person being good to this person, everybody's being good to the same person, you have no balance in that.
There'd be no balance if everybody was being bad.
No, listen. This is what I'm trying to say to you. When you tell one kid they're bad and you tell another kid they're bad, what's the difference of telling them kids they're bad? What was she doing that he was doing that made them bad?
You
gotta feel what I'm saying?
He was still
the little girl may have been.
She was still
the little
in
girl may have been.
Go ahead.
You're right. The little girl may have been eating a cookie.
And the other motherfucker had crayons on my goddamn wall.
Right.
They both two little bad motherfuckers.
No, but hear me out. What is bad in that situation that she's eating cookies? Just because you didn't want her to have one?
Yeah. I
Okay.
had plans
so that
for them
doesn't make
Oreo.
her bad. Listen, that doesn't make her bad. That just makes you not wanting her to have
If
something.
I said, don't you go in that pantry without asking first, you're being bad. You're defying a rule that was set upon you.
Okay, now, no, listen. You just said define a rule, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when kids are crying, are they bad? Define a rule, or are they just crying and you're telling them that they're bad?
I don't tell kids they bad because they cry.
I'm not saying you. Listen, bro, you ain't got no kids. I'm just saying in general. When kids are doing things that kids are doing as being kids, some people say, oh, that kid is bad. That's just a kid being a kid. Don't mean it's bad. That's what I'm trying to say. The word bad doesn't always mean something bad.
All right, but I'm saying when you remove all the good from the world, all the other shit, the murders and the shit just...
Doesn't mean it's going to have murder. Doesn't mean it's going to have murder.
It doesn't mean it, but it's bad, nigga. It's bad. This is a
Even
bad
good
world
people,
now.
So good people, listen, good people don't kill people.
I didn't say they don't. We're just talking about what we have. Either all the good is leaving the earth or all the bad is leaving the earth. If all the bad leaves the earth, we have happy, pleasant, peaceful shit. If all the good leave the earth, nigga, that's a big ass window for a whole bunch of shit. Rape, sodomy, murder, all this shit that is deemed bad.
Don't murder people?
I'm not saying good people don't. I'm just saying if all the good is gone, all the bad things are free to happen.
Because all the good things are still here don't mean we don't get murdered.
We don't. Wait, why? There's no bad.
Again, do you have to be mad? Do you have to be bad because you murdered somebody?
I would think so. Because it's murder.
Why? If somebody was taking
because it's murder. It's not an involuntary. An involuntary manslaughter means I accidentally killed you. A murder means, nigga, I wanted you gone.
If somebody was taking something from you and you killed them purposely because they were trying to do something to you, that's called murder, right?
Is it?
That's a murder. Am I good for doing it or am I bad for doing it?
So in that case, listen on, I'm gonna answer you. In that case, it would still exist then because that would be murder in self-defense. So murder in self-defense isn't classified as a bad thing. That means it would still exist. Murder in the self-defense would exist in our world then. But murder out of jealousy would be gone.
But listen to what you just said. The Bible said, thou shalt not kill. Period. So you don't get it. So if that's not good or bad, what is it?
All right, but we're weighing out the two worlds. Which is worst world to live in? A world with no good or a world with no bad?
That's what I'm saying. Where's the balance? It could be a balance in both.
I'm living in a world with no bad. You can live in a world with no good. That living in a world with no good, nigga? No good.
Don't mean it's bad.
All right, that's the world you chose. That's your choice. I don't gotta go with you to that motherfucker.
Right.
You on that planet, nigga. I'm over here and nigga, it's Kool-Aid coming out the water faucet in my goddamn world. Shit. It's black licorice for dinner in your world. Shit.
I'm just saying, because we take the words, you got to take the words for what the word is. Good or bad. Not
I'm taking
the feeling for the word.
Chris Black says
is.
people wouldn't be doing things to make you have to kill them if there's no bad. So no one would steal from me to try to make me kill him. No one would try to rob me because robbery is bad. So there wouldn't be any of that. Thank you, Chris. Shout out to my nigga Chris Black. You heard me. Chris Black with the backup for me. I'll combat that, sir. Come on. There would be no acts to make me have to do these things because they would be bad acts. That
even a good act will make you mad.
What
so
good act?
Even being mad, listen, even a good act that you feel is good and I feel like it is not good, do I get mad about it?
Every morning this nigga leave $1,000 on my doorstep. I'm tired of this shit.
Every morning he's knocking on my door to bring me cookies. I'm tired of you knocking on my door to bring me cookies. I'm tired of that.
You get tired of a motherfucker just giving you cookies every morning.
Does that make it bad?
It drives you mad and you kill a man.
Does that now make it bad?
I got some neighbors like that right now. They don't bring cookies, but they're fucking nosy.
That's what I'm saying.
It could drive
does it make
me
it
mad.
bad? Your neighbor always coming into your garage to speak to you because your garage up. Because we're so good. Like, nigga. I like the good, but nigga, you keep coming to my goddamn garage and I ain't inviting you.
You look. Tayasha Willis says, who determines bad? Bad is based on perception. Y'all go live y'all ass on a planet with the black licorice for dinner and the murders in the motherfucking street. Y'all take y'all ass over there. I made my choice. I can't be detoured. Y'all take y'all ass to bad world, nigga. Hey. I know what the fuck bad is. You know what I'm saying? You bring the kid. Bring the kid. My perception, whatever, fine, because it's my mind then. So that means as I'm in this world, I'm gonna fine. Bring them kids. Bring them is then fine, but bring them kids in this. I'm gonna tell you which one of the little motherfuckers is bad for sure. For sure, gonna tell you. You know what I'm saying? For sure. So
I'm with you. I'm not friendly neighbor, bro. I'm not a friendly neighbor.
I'm not. Me neither. That's why I don't like them. I'm not. I try to go in the garage, shut the garage. I don't want to talk. Hey, but hold on. Wait a minute. But they came through.
Terrell K. Porter's got one for you.
They came through the other day, though. They did come through the other day. Let's do it. Terrell K. Porter says, a scientist wanted to run an experiment with you. He's offering you $1 billion to be locked in a psycho room for 50 minutes with a huge possibility that when you leave the room, you will either be 50 years old or 50 years in the future. Damn. Are you picking A or B? Cue Ball has my answer in his inbox. Okay. So a scientist wants to run this experiment with you. He's offering you $1 billion. You'll be $1 billion richer. You know what I'm saying? $1 billion. You're going to be locked in this psycho room. You know what I'm saying? For 50 minutes. There's a huge possibility. Huge possibility means no guarantee though. Huge possibility that when you leave that room, you're either going to be 50 years old or 50 years in the future. Would you take this risk for $1 billion? 50 years older, I'd be old than a motherfucker. Wait. I didn't read the last part. Are you picking A or B? Meaning we get to decide if it's 50 years in the future or 50 years older. I'm taking, 50 years in the future. All my people is gone and shit. But if I had to choose one of those, I'm taking B. I'm taking 50 years into the future. I'm rich. $1 billion might not be shit then, though, huh?
That shit may be cotton that came out your pillow.
It may be $1 million. It might not be as valuable. I'm taking my chances. Fuck 50 years older though. 50 years older, no way. Give me 50 years into the future.
50 years into the future, or be 50 years old.
That's 2073. What the fuck will the world be then?
Bro, you didn't read that right.
Read it again, Annie.
It says you'll be locked in a room, psycho room, for 50 minutes with a huge possibility that when you leave that room, that you will either be 50 years old. I'm taking the 50 years old.
Oh, 50
Not
years
older.
old. I thought older.
Older.
Yeah, or 50 years in the future.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
why
taking 50
you
years
and
old.
the admin was supposed to do that shit. My bad, O'Reilly. I'm taking the 50 years old too.
50 years old.
Shit.
50 years old.
Had a long
It don't
day.
say 50 years older.
Okay, I thought it said 50 years older. Okay. You didn't catch
Nah,
that.
I'm just
He had to
50
put
years
that in the
old.
comments. You didn't catch that. Somebody else caught that.
Who
shit.
didn't catch it?
Who caught that? He didn't catch that shit, did he?
Me, nigga, what you mean?
Okay. Yeah, I'm taking 50 years old with Boss. We taking 50 years old with $1 billion.
With $1 billion.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, bro.
Never seen an old gigolo so smooth. You heard, man. You heard, man.
A is the choice. A is the choice.
A is the. I think I started just seeing the B's. So many B's. I'm taking A.
A
for
is the
sure.
choice.
A. We're taking A.
That you will either be 50 years old or 50 years in the future. No, I'm being 50 years old.
Yeah, I'll take 50 years old.
Yeah.
I don't know
Take
where I
50
got
years
older
old.
from. I be paraphrasing, and then this shit be moving as you know what I mean?
Right, man.
You know,
I'm
shit
almost
moving
50
as
anyway.
you know,
Man said,
shit moving.
Mandy said I'm almost 50 anyway. Shit.
Right. I'm losing 7 years. I'll take it. For $1 billion, I'll lose 7 piece. This nigga's losing 7 every day going to the end. 7 years?
Every
That's
day,
like doing 7
boy.
years in prison for $1 billion. Let's
$1
do it.
billion.
Line it up.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yes, I will be doing it. Yes, let's do it. Oh, we don't get to choose what the outcome is?
Oh, we don't get to choose?
We just got to
We're
pick
taking
A or
a
B?
risk. Oh, that's why he said his answer is in. Yeah, I fucked that all up. That's why his answer. That's why his answer is in Q Ball's inbox. So, nigga, are you choosing A or B?
A. I'm choosing A.
All right, don't answer yet, O'Reilly. Fuck it, I'm choosing A. Whatever happened, me and Boss gonna be the same.
A. Yeah, A. Whatever he chooses, what he chooses.
Oh, Q already told and said A is right. I fucked that whole shit up. I fucked it up early. I fucked it up. No, O'Reilly says A is 50 years in the future and B was 50 years old.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm 50 years in the future.
Oh, Q Ball was trying to trick us by saying A's the right answer and the answer was in his inbox. This whole shit was fucked up. We got to do a better one tomorrow. This whole shit was fucked up. April 6th. It's the 6th or the 5th?
April 6th.
That's a Thursday?
That's a Thursday. Aldo's nightclub. We'll be at Aldo's nightclub giving it up, partying away with Trap Beckham. He will be in the building 1 time for the birthday bitch, 2 times for the birthday bitch, 3 times for the birthday bitch. Fuck it up if it's a birthday bitch. Right, so he'll be in the building April 6th, Thursday, Aldo's, and they got bottles. $50 Bel Air bottles.
That's crazy.
I know we're going through some hard times, so peace up with your own boy and your own girl. Get y'all
$50 Bel Air is crazy.
There's $50 Bel Air in there.
That's crazy.
What I heard. Tap in and find out.
That's what it
I
do.
will be in the building.
That's what it do. We appreciate y'all tapping in. As always, love is love.
Love is definitely love.
You still can share the live after the fact for your friends to watch the replay of this. You know what I'm
To
saying?
all my people.
If you haven't subscribed to the
YouTube channel,
it's Rebel TV 7854. Just go over there and hit subscribe. Do that for us. Give us that. You know what I'm saying? We trying to grow the channel. We got a lot of new shit coming, radio shit going on, TV shit coming. We got movies coming. We got a bunch of shit going on. You feel me?
You feel me?
Anything else you want to say before we cut?
Fuck it up with your birthday, me.
This has been the Secret Menu Podcast, man. And we out.